there are athletes going, like, running around you. The next one you see, you've got to try and get a high five, but if they go for it, you've got to pull it back straight away.
Looks like we're just double checking all of our equipment, making sure everything's ready to go. We have our laser timers, making sure that the time is completely accurate down to 1/100th of a second, even a 1,000th.
Oh.
Maybe even 1/1,000,000th of a second.
You've got
these differences really make the difference.
Oh,
absolutely.
we are not at all, but let's do this. Ooh, I like it raw.
Oh, baby, I like it.
The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. I feel way more nervous this time. Oh, we are live.
No, we're not.
This is so loud. Welcome back to the Origins Parkour Pro, the finale of the NAPC 2018. I am Giles Campbell-Longley. I am one of your faithful hosts, and this is my co-host, Charlie Havill.
Hello.
How is everybody doing? You can't reply, so I don't know why I asked that question. But today is an incredibly exciting day. We have, first up, we're going to have the men's speed competition, followed by women's style and men's style.
Kind of awkward they all start with S, isn't it?
It is very awkward. I start to mix them up.
Alrighty, so announcing men's
I think we're going over to Josh.
Starting off with Logan Fedoruk, followed by Johnston McPherson Stewart, and Ballantine Dubois in the hole.
So this first speed course is
absolute.
I mean, both the speed courses are crazy hard, and has been practicing.
And announcing the rest of the order is Josh Dewey.
All right, we're gonna hear the order.
After Ballantine is Sid Mohorowicz. We have Bergen Christensen, Rob Schill, Davis Vasconcelos, Seth Rudy, Charles
Pujad,
Joseph Henderson, and Max Barker.
My boy.
Let's hear a big round of applause for all of our men's speed finalists. Once again, up first, Logan Fedoruk.
So a stacked lineup. Many possible favorites. First up, we have Logan.
Everything's in place. Logan can begin whenever he's ready.
we had qualified
on-site qualifiers were Johnston and Ballantine. Yep.
Cool. And last week we had Charles Pujad take first.
Yes, beating.
Upset of Joseph
God,
Henderson.
we're off. Okay, so round over.
Lazy vault over.
This is the really hard bit. This descent here is incredibly
we saw it in the
hard.
women's yesterday. It was incredibly difficult.
Yeah,
and these men
flying down, come around here. And now the option. Okay, so the option is you either go.
And let's hear it for Logan Fedoruk, everybody.
So he chose the option, instead of doing the running pre, he dropped down and then conked back up. That's a way slower route. But if someone were to undershoot the running pre, that would definitely put him ahead of them.
Exactly. Yeah. The running pre seems to be the favorable choice here.
Johnston McPherson Stewart, followed by Ballantine Dubois,
so Johnston
and Sid in the hole.
Johnston qualified day during the qualifiers.
Let's hear it for Johnston, everybody.
He also competed out at Apex last weekend. And he wants this. He really wants this.
Logan Fedoruk with a time of 16.62.
Johnston's been battling an injury all week.
Bit of a bruised heel. He's got some tendonitis as well, but I mean he's been looking after himself, and yeah, he's keen for this, I reckon. Sponsored by the Merch Projects, one of my boys.
Shout out to Giles for the t-shirt I'm currently wearing.
His parents are currently at home watching this, so
all the way back in Scotland.
Indeed.
Another UK
looking
boy.
very focused. Once again, time by lasers.
Sliding under. Cat pass up, stride across the rails to the box. So that's going to save him some time as well. Not doing that fall over.
Little slip up on that climb up. The climb up is going to really be the defining moment here.
He's going for the running
straight for the running jump.
There we go! Johnston McPherson Stewart jumping through the finish line.
So aside from that climb up, generally really fast, but I think what we're going to see here is the climb up being the defining, distinctive moment that really separates people here.
Johnston with a time of 14.000.
Absolutely respectable. Considering the circumstances, he's been feeling rough all week.
He's not happy.
No.
He's unhappy.
Well,
but I mean it's an easy one for him to sort of see where he messed up, and there's two rounds to this, so there's always the option in the second round to pull some seconds back.
Followed by Sid Mohorowicz and Bergen Christensen in the hole.
Ballantine all the way from France. He came out. He competed last week in Apex.
Prolific competitor.
Yeah,
I've seen him at many events.
He has been at many events. He didn't end up podiuming at Apex, therefore he wasn't pre-qualified for this event.
But he has smashed on-site qualifiers yet again.
Yeah, he came out here, came first in the on-site qualifiers.
That's a testament to his ability, being able to qualify on-site 2 times within a week.
Yeah, and he's training hard for this. Like
Very hard.
He's really putting a lot of focus on speed.
We're going to see some fantastic movement from Ballantine.
So the benefit of the lasers is they can essentially choose to go whenever they want, because the second they trigger that laser, that's when the time starts. So there's a few different options here. I think, okay, he does take the low route.
Oh, passing up. Little hesitation on that initial
maybe
cat
clip
pass.
something there. So here we go.
Good climb up.
Yeah, solid climb up. Choosing to go around. Oh no, he's jumping there. Striding here. Got to accelerate a lot for that
jumping to the finish line.
13.5 is the time I'm seeing there.
Very respectable.
Ballantine Dubois with a time of 13.507.
He seems very happy with that.
Ecstatic.
Up next,
bouncing up and down. He's a big man.
Followed by Bergen Christensen, Rob Schill in the hole.
Sid Mohorovic is an absolute monster.
Sid's hugely underrated, I reckon.
He is one of the most powerful athletes I think we've got on the
roster. Very fast.
His ability to accelerate is unmatched by any other competitor.
Yeah, he's a he's not the biggest of guys, so he's just got like that compact power.
So we just caught that slight hesitation from Ballantine.
Yep.
Costing him maybe milliseconds, but he doesn't seem too bothered by it.
No, I think he's pretty happy with that run.
He definitely made it up with this climb up.
Yeah, it is. It's the
knee drive, pop straight to the hips.
Off the windowsill, up to the top of that. Okay, here we go. So Sid's
taking the high route.
Yeah, taking the high route.
I mean,
sets you up. So you got those awkward strides there. Hop in here. Yeah, this is fast.
This is the power we were talking about.
This is very fast. Striding that beam. You can't really see there, but it's a very awkward stride.
Running through.
And nailing the finish. Spinning the Horowitz, everybody.
5.
The fastest time yet.
Considerably faster so far. I mean, Ballantine was a second faster than Johnston. Sid's a second faster than Ballantine. So.
Sid repping Owl's gang.
And Sid with a time of 12.453.
Amazing time.
This is where we start to, once again.
For information, folks, in between runs, feel free to take a look at our screen up there. You can get a replay of these runs.
There is
look at that jump. Amazing work by Sid Mohorovic.
There is always a slight advantage to going later on. You can start to see where people are.
Followed by Rob Schill and Davis Vasconcelos in the hole.
Potentially doing. And also, I think it just helps you realize what kind of time you need to be looking at beating.
If you have contact with a rail, it's easy for you to change direction on that initial left turn. If you're sliding on the floor, having to get up and then come forwards is a lot harder.
Yeah, although most people seem to be going for the side.
Slid too far, had to readjust. Maybe thrown him off, maybe he wanted to do the vault
that
instead.
climb up is once again the defining moment there.
See, once you've made one slip up,
you can't
get
see
inside
that
your head.
Yeah. Oh, choosing to go down.
And finishing off, Bergen Christensen.
I believe he sustained an injury in that line.
Do you think?
Yeah, it looks like a heel bruise or an ankle
Bergen with a time of 15.897. Give it up for Bergen, everybody.
Respectable time.
Yeah, still not an awful time.
Still so solid. I think if you're sub 16.
Up next, we're going to be seeing Rob Hill, followed by Davis Vasconcelos and Seth Rudy in the hole.
So Rob is once again another really underrated speed athlete.
He just has the scramble just to save himself from
He can be very, very fast on flat ground.
It's
so awkward, like rather than just carrying on the flat ground there, you're forced to go onto that wall and then round that red flag, which really sort of shortens the acceleration you get for that wall pop there.
Okay, just waiting on Rob now. Looks like he's eyeing stuff up.
Yeah.
Good. Choosing to go under and around.
See these
strides over the top.
Striding over that. Really
fast climb up.
Yeah. Not the fastest, but still really fast. Good pliers across those
10
beams.
seconds in now. Cat pass.
That's Rob Schill, everybody.
12.96.
Just
not
below 13
a terrible
is
time.
a fantastic time to
and
get into
Rob
the next round.
With a time of 12.969.
We have Davis Vasconcelos next, if I'm not mistaken.
Davis podiumed at Apex last weekend. Podiumed at NAPC last year.
He's a fantastic athlete.
I know he has been struggling with
Vasconcelos, followed by Seth Rudy and Charles in the hole.
He's been struggling with his arm that he's not quite sure about, but he's been experiencing a lot of pain.
Yeah, I believe it's either a blood clot or a trapped nerve. That's very recently, I believe in like the last hour or two.
As a reminder, competitors do have 1 minute to cross the laser.
Yeah, gave me a little grip strength demonstration, and it is ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah, he's
What, the difference?
really battling with this trap nerve.
He really, really wants this.
He wants this more than anyone.
Yep. He's a very fast athlete. Just take a second to look at the course.
Well worth it.
Yep.
Once you're starting, you have unlimited time.
Exactly, yeah. Once you trigger this level.
Yeah, boy.
Get it, Davis.
All the way from Hub, Boston.
His sister is a world-renowned skateboarder.
Yeah, taking the high risk, striding.
Working his way through the bars, striding over the top.
Boosting up that.
You see that left side?
Yeah.
A little bit weaker.
See it, striding.
Doesn't need it anymore.
Accelerating
Running
out.
pre.
Yes. David Vasconcelos finishing off.
13.1.
Not a bad time.
Fantastic time.
Yeah, not a bad time at all.
Davis with a time of 13.120.
See Davis repping a Welcome Skateboards t-shirt there.
Yep.
Up next, Seth Rudy, followed by Charles and Joseph Henderson.
What a
Seth
handsome
Rudy.
man. What a handsome man our Davis is.
Yeah. Seth Rudy, another massively well-rounded athlete. Competed very highly in skill yesterday.
Look at that.
He's got an amazing style.
Seth's an incredible competitor. I believe he could be the triple threat.
Yeah.
The male triple threat. We see Renee Dambley smashing all 3 events last weekend at Apex International. I think Seth Rudy has potential to do this in the men's.
Yeah, well, he's not doing style.
No, he's not.
But he could.
Attempted to qualify and toned it down so that he could focus on 2 events.
Around. So
Bar
super
stride,
awkward
stride
rail
across.
strides. They're not quite big. Oh.
Small slip. That's going to cost him a second or 2.
That is the thing. Really is the
Plowing across. Very powerful.
Beams.
Running pre.
You
Cat
can see
down.
Seth Rudy!
I think he was shaking his head as he was running there.
Triple threat.
Still, 13.7, that is not slow.
Seth Rudy with a time of 13.718.
But yeah, this wall pop is the real clinch moment.
Up next is Charles, followed by Joseph Henderson and Max Barker in the hole.
Now we have the top
last
3.
3 fastest competitors.
So Charles beat Hendo last week at the Apex International. But once again, another French athlete. He is so quick.
It was no mistake. There was no slip up on Joe's part.
No, he basically...
Charles deserved that win.
Yeah, he totally did.
I believe they were 0.02 seconds off of each other.
Oh, it was super
and
close.
Joe is world-renowned as the fastest athlete in the world.
Yeah, he's the one who's...
So for Charles to have made that upset, he has such a strong team.
He is up there. And he's off.
Choosing the low route.
Yeah.
Cat pass up. Rail strides across.
Oh,
small bounce back, having to come back up. That's going to cost him seconds.
Yeah, that is not fun.
Very quick climb up, though.
Yeah, he's so quick. So, even now, look.
And finishing off, Charles!
14.2.
And I mean, that was a quite a little setback there.
Time of
still rapid.
14.222.
You can imagine the pace he'd have if he'd not bounced back.
I mean, every single step, every single second counts.
For this round of men's speed.
So next up we have Hendo, who is, as we said,
the people's champ.
The people's champ.
Followed by Max
Notorious at NAPC.
Lost out to Charles last weekend and just lost out to Max Barker last year, but only because he took the biggest rib shot undershooting a pre, which really set him back by seconds, and even then he still got second place. So that's why we're doing Max as the final competitor, because he technically won.
Not team, Max won.
Yeah, no, he won. Yeah.
Max won last year.
He won. But
Joseph is in it to win it this year.
He wants
Podiumed yesterday in skill.
Yep.
Undoubtedly one of the best athletes in the world right now.
Yep, he is the top of his game right now.
Yep. I think I'd be surprised to see anything less than perfection on this round. His focus is incredible.
I mean, I don't want to jinx it because we've seen slip-ups before, so but let's hope. Oh, different tech going forwards. Okay, so
rail strides over the top.
Little hop there,
super
rapid
fast
climb up, and then he strides
across.
this beam here. Finally, we can see that that's a beam stride.
And nailing the jump
with the fastest time, 11.865.
It is the fastest time, I think.
No one's gone sub 12.
He must be happy with that. No major mistakes.
Let's hear some music, Ray.
So, our final
Creating
competitor.
a little bit of tension for Max Barker, I believe.
Yeah.
Getting some music on the go.
Joseph Henderson with a time of 11.869.
Our final competitor, the youngest speed champion of the NAPC last year, 2017.
Looking a little bit...
He's looking nervous.
Confident, though.
No, I think
he's got a bit of confidence in
I
his
can see a little
eyes.
bit of nerves.
You know him better.
Just
Our
doing a
final
backflip.
competitor for this round of men's speed.
But Max is...
That was tricky.
First place winner, Max Barker!
If he triggered the gate then he would have been...
The thing about Max is his technique is...
Oh, impeccable.
It's impeccable.
I've never seen him fail. You
He's
will have seen that. Because
yeah,
you
but he's
spent
not
time
he's not the most
Representing the
powerful
Motor
person in the world, but his technique makes up for it.
Yeah, I think we'll not see any trouble on the rail strides, maybe on the climb up.
The climb up's the bit that's getting everyone. That is, I mean, it is.
I believe he's too technical for these rail strides to take their toll on him. So predictions, Giles, will he take the high or the low? He's your athlete.
I actually don't know, and I'm a little bit nervous. I think he's taking the low.
Route.
I think I've seen him taking the low. He's worried about this climb up. You can see him checking his shoes. It's hard when you're last. You essentially know what you're required to get to try and get through to the next round.
Lower than 11.8 has not been done yet as well.
No. Oh, yep. Oh, he just conked his head on the rail. I know he did that in practice. He really smacked his head there.
All right, that's it for Max Barker, everybody.
Oh no, that's not fun.
I think we should get him to a medic.
Yeah, it might be worth getting a medic on that, because he really smacked his head there.
Yeah. You see Jordan going over.
Oh, he's going to be gutted with that.
So that is the champ out of the competition.
Yep.
Head injury.
Oh.
Alrighty, folks, let's hear it for all of our men's speed competitors.
We're going to see this again here in slow-mo.
Now,
Let's hear some music, Ray.
You might think that's just a small injury, but he ran full pelt head first.
Yeah, and he did it previously in practice as well. Because the thing is, to get round that corner, you've basically got to be standing up as fast as possible.
And I think less of a head injury, more of a disorientation as well.
Yeah.
Once you can't be taking risks at height.
Well, I mean,
Injury, but
no one likes to take a smack. Yeah, we just
accepting the risk that comes with going
saw
under
it
the
there.
bars.
No one likes to take a smack to the head.
Do we have it back on?
Oh, yeah, that is not a glance. That's quite a smack.
I don't know if you guys have ever
That is
taken a
it.
bar to the head like that.
For round 2 of men's speed finals.
But then to pop up and still do rail strides.
Yeah, I mean, you're in the zone, aren't you? Oh, poor Max. That is very unfortunate.
Giles, I'm getting very nervous about competing.
What did you say? You're coming.
Very nervous about competing later.
You're getting very nervous. Why are you getting very nervous?
Because I'm not ready at all.
You'll be fine.
These guys look prepared.
He is taking part in style in a couple of hours' time. So, yeah, he's going to have to nip out. And I am clearly not the best qualified person to talk about style competitions. So we're actually going to be bringing Jared Nahulu, who
During
is
this break, I'd like to give a shout out to our
the
on-site
man.
first Jordan Westhead and Wes Rundle.
He'll
Thank
be
you very
coming
much,
in.
guys.
11 o'clock last night, he was in the gym training some of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen.
He will come to gyms and he'll basically wait till everyone's out and the gym is quiet and then seize the opportunity and just go ham.
Yeah.
And he's taken a year off from style comps this year actually. So
yeah, so we're very lucky to have him in the booth actually.
Yeah, he's been doing skill, which we saw him competing in skill yesterday, and yeah, he's gonna step in and basically be able to explain all of the style stuff that I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'll probably just get very, very excited. But yeah, I'm trying to see where Max is. I just heard them talking about the medics, so hopefully he's all right. I mean, it didn't look.
Giles is worried about his athlete, aren't you?
I'm like, ooh, dad mode kicking in.
Oh.
But yeah, that's very unfortunate.
Yep.
He.
people operating and competing at this level, they're so deep into being hooked right now.
Yep.
Ballantine, Joe, Max, they've all competed numerous times before, and I
think there's just a level of, you put pressure on yourself. Like, I mean, Max is here, and it's like, oh, there he is. That's Ballantine.
That's the French man.
Yeah.
Ballantine.
He's pretty chuffed, I reckon.
Yeah, he seems very happy.
Yeah,
with
he
himself.
seems very happy. Yeah, I think you put pressure on yourself, especially if you've already had a level of success, because it's like, you stand out there, and it's like, oh, Max Barker has to take down Joe Hendo. We won last year, and it's like, there's that pressure on yourself, and then there's the sort of there's the pressure from everyone else.
I think we're going back to a replay now.
Yeah. Oh, so this is Seth taking the high line. So you got these rail strides here.
And then speed step through.
Yeah, has to go to the left of that red flag. Popping up here. It's a little bit, he had this in practice so fast. I think he was one of the fastest I saw.
Again, Seth, very capable
And then this jump there is super technical.
Plowing round a corner.
Yeah, plowing round a corner to the beam.
Huge running pre to cat pass down.
Big running jump.
Now the thing is with that cat pass, I don't believe your your hand placement triggers it. You have to actually pass. It's
kind of just your bulk of your body. Yeah, the laser is very low.
So it's not necessarily just being able to touch the box at the end of the box. You actually have to pass over it.
Yeah, we saw people practicing rolls to try and get the bulk of their body
through faster.
But I reckon coming in that hot with the box rolling is potentially going to just throw you off of that thing.
This course is going to be an interesting one.
So
now we're seeing Charles Bajard.
Charles, yeah,
he had a small stumble at the start, but still finished with a respectable time.
High line speed course.
And Joseph Henderson, the people's champion. Storm free run from Brighton.
Yeah, rail strides off that pillar. He
little
hops
ghost
that.
Step there.
Yeah, he hops it. It's just to get that left foot so he can step down.
And then straight into a climb up.
Yeah, he's
in the meantime,
so quick at driving those legs.
For some replays of the last round.
And he actually strides that beam. One of the few people who strides the beam to keep the explosion.
2 feet cat pass straight through, wasting no time to trigger that gate.
So the next one actually has one of the craziest final laser positionings I've seen. And actually even the and there's that head hit again from Max.
Max Barker.
The start and end of this one are really awkward.
Very difficult.
Yeah, very difficult.
They could set you back instantly.
Yeah, for sure.
So I believe the initial start is a jump up to hips on an overhang. So you can't do a wall pop. You can't use your foot on the wall, and like
you're jumping to a window like this, and you're jumping to this point here, and you just have to get up, and it's about, I don't know, 6 foot off the ground.
It's head height.
Yeah.
Alrighty, moving on to the final round
and
of
that's
men's
the start.
speed. We've got Charles Johnston, Seth Rudy, Ballantine, Davis, Rob Schill, Sidovich, and Joe Hendo. Let's hear it for our speed athletes, everybody.
Absolutely stacked final.
Yeah. Interesting. So Max is obviously either opted out or is simply didn't have a time to get through. So that was the order we heard. So Charles came in last there, which is really unfortunate given his performance last week. And that was
Joseph Henderson came in first, so he'll be progressing an extra point into this round.
I don't know if that's the case in speed.
Did that with Charles at Apex International.
Actually.
Handing off the mic to Renee Scavington for a walkthrough of course number 2.
I know this now. I've been informed about this. So, let's say there are 11 competitors. If you come first, you get 11 points. If you come second, you get 10 points. If you come last, you get 1 point.
Okay.
So there's a laser timer and a gate set up such as that
Renee's just
either have to go over or under this platform here without touching a sidewall. Over or under without touching the sidewall. I'm going to go under. And now I'm over here. Okay, so the next flag is up here. We actually need a flag placement for that. If I could get some of my flaggers to put that final course 2 yellow flag right here so everyone can see it.
So yeah, that window start.
All right, so again, that flag has to stay to my left. So I have the choice of either taking a long route that goes around this wall because the next checkpoint is in the far corner. So I can take that long route around, or I can try to attempt to scale the wall, either taking that first high line over the platform or by going under.
Yeah, what we want to see here is people going over the top.
Coming in a moment.
But we have
route from the competitors.
All right, so I'm going to go up top while they're setting up that flag.
Yeah, so most people have been going up the top, but we have seen a couple of people take the low route and go under the bottom. Either way, you have to work your way up to the corner of this gym. And
all right, so after we pass around that yellow flag, the next checkpoint is this red flag in the corner right here.
Super awkward.
So I have to go around. There's about a 14-foot drop over here as well, just for some extra information. Over on that 12-foot tower, we got the next red checkpoint.
Red's showing off his gym a little bit there.
Yep.
And the next one after that is in the window over on that wall.
Beautiful parkour from Rez.
So we got 2 red flags here. Now
this
we got
is tricky.
our production crew in here, which we cannot run into.
Also us.
So we can't enter that room. But what we can do is we can go up and over this flag and around this one through the window. From there, there is a yellow flag on top of the barn, so athletes have to pass over to the right of that. 2 final checkpoints on this platform, and the finish is the X up on that wall right there. And that is course 2.
Yeah, so the really hard bits here, the start, going round that, you either go take the high line or the low line, you work your way up to that left corner.
Once again, in men's speed finals, we're going to be seeing Charles Poujade, Johnston McPherson Stewart, Seth Rudy, Ballantine Dubois, David Vasconcelos, Rob Schill, Sid Mohorovic, and Joseph Henderson. Let's hear it for our competitors, everybody.
Absolutely stacked.
So that was Sid second, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, as we said, he's a definite contender for this.
Absolute monster in speed.
All right, so.
Up first, Charles Poujade.
Charles, reigning champ from last weekend. He's going to need a lot to pull this back. I think from what I saw in practice, is he be taking the low route. So we won't see this window until Johnston potentially.
Taking the low route.
Working as well. Tic-tac.
Very fast.
So now he has to come around over the top of this metal. Super technical. Plowing up. And now this descent. And then you go straight through this window.
Passes right by us.
Yeah. Coming up here. Boosting down this. Down here. And then this wall pop at the end.
Let's hear Charles Poujade, everybody!
Couldn't quite see it on the live stream there.
But at the essentially at the top of that wall pop, you then have to reach up again about another lane.
The lasers.
17.511!
17.55.
Traversing such a technical course in 17 seconds.
So,
holy moly, folks.
No mistakes there. Very, very fast throughout. Taking what I think is a fairly different route to the majority of people. So we'll see how much that route differs.
Johnston McPherson Stewart.
So Johnston, little slip up on that climb up on the previous line.
Rudy and Ballantine Dubois in the hole.
I know he's worked hard at this route, and he was feeling pretty confident with it. So
Johnston in position to begin his run.
what's super tough here is they've put the blue block, so you don't even get a good run up into trying to get onto him. You only get a couple of steps to try and boost your body up above that window, or you go the low route. He's actually getting bald patches on his legs for wiping his feet on his so much. It's tearing out the hair. Little tidbit of information there. Here we go. So boosting up, straight to waist, up he comes. Stride in the rail up onto the block. Free and across. So here's this technical corner here.
Looking at how Johnston did that, I don't think that was much quicker than Charles's route.
Yeah, well this is the thing. Charles took a different route coming through that window. Charles took a different route last weekend. Just hurdling that, Kong down, wall pop up.
Amazing performance by Johnston McPherson Stewart.
17.571. That's a very similar time, right?
Yeah, I believe
time
is 0.02 seconds slower.
17.571.
Very similar time. Not a bad time though.
Close runs, folks.
So the reason we're doing this by everything's being gauged in points. So they're going to add together the points that you get
Up
throughout
next,
this.
We're seeing Seth Rudy, followed by Ballantine Dubois and Davis Vasconcelos in the hole.
If there's a tiebreaker, then they will take it down to a cumulative time. Because as you can see, these two courses are fairly different in their length and how long it takes.
Looks like he's ready to get going.
Very excited to see how Seth does in this course.
Yeah, Seth could do very well here.
Shorter than the other competitors, but equally powerful.
Oh, he's super powerful.
His power output should help him with this.
Yeah, that was interesting. Charles took a different route last weekend. He was the only one who took a different route, and he actually ended up coming first. So it'll maybe he's just got a different eye for things, and maybe the lower route is the fastest. But we will see. So that's the really tricky bit. Oh, rapid strides there. No hesitation. Very quick there.
A little bit slow on the top box there.
Yeah, but everyone has been. That was faster than the last two, though.
Very quick through the window.
Yeah, coming up here.
Cat pass up,
Straight,
two
right.
steps.
And then boosting up.
That's Seth Rudy, everybody.
15.7. 2 seconds faster than the last two competitors. Very, very fast.
With a 2-second advantage, Seth Rudy with a time of 15.740.
He's happy with that.
That is an incredible time difference. 2 seconds is ridiculous.
Once he got on top of that window, he was on those rails
Ballantine
in not even seconds.
Followed by Davis Vasconcelos and Rob Schill in the hole.
I think that's just affirmed that the high route is the faster route.
Yep, I think it should be. That's the thing about these courses, is they're making them so up and down, which just requires so much effort.
Yeah, Ballantine
really,
Dubois,
really
who you, if you were watching, just met on the live stream.
Yeah, he just popped his head in quickly.
Very lovely Frenchman, very fast as well. Looking at the low routines.
Yes, indeed.
So tacking up, let's see how this went. Very fast climb up.
Choosing to go round that obstacle under there. I'm not sure whether or not he was meant to go to the top.
Very
stumble
dainty
there.
on the top. Again, that is a 14-foot high pillar.
Yeah.
Particularly fun to jump across or two.
You can hear him. He's chowing out.
And speeding way to the finish line. Ballantine Dubois. Running his way through the course.
He's having fun today. I've never seen him so happy.
He is
Let's take a closer look at that replay, folks.
very happy, isn't he?
I feel like I thought he wasn't happy with that because everyone else plyoed to the top pillar. He actually ended up waistcatting it.
693.
Oh, Ballantine was absolutely loving his time competing.
Seeming
overly excited, really.
I think he's coming in.
Oh, of course he is.
We're not on camera right now, Ballantine, but now we are, and he's left.
Okay.
He's gone.
He's
He's
not
gone.
gonna know, is he?
He was very happy
Followed by
though.
Rob Schill and Sid Mohorovic in the hole.
Okay, little replay.
So we have
here.
Davis Vasconcelos up next.
Yep. Davis once again potentially suffering, and he
Let's go. Let's hear
just
it
getting warmed up.
for Davis Vasconcelos.
Yeah, so he chose to waist cap that, whereas everyone else went straight to the top. Don't know whether that was intentional or if he just fell short.
Regardless, he seems happy with his
Yeah, he seems
performance
happy.
there.
So.
Davis looking excited for this round. Maybe he's had more preparation on this than any of the other complexities of the previous course.
Indeed. Just taking
So
a moment.
visualizing
to focus.
Joseph Henderson in the back, staying warm.
Choosing to go high. You can see his foot straight up there.
So much
rapid.
faster.
Getting that foot up is really, really crucial. So here we go. Plowing.
Very
Oh,
quick.
little crane. Down through this window, wrapping around here. Up.
Incredibly quick from Davis.
Coming out. So this is super hard.
Pop.
With speed, Davis Vasconcelos.
16.44.
With a backflip, let's go.
Oh, and he falls over on the back foot.
Too much power to handle for Davis.
So, not the fastest time we've seen, but definitely down there. A really, really good run.
Davis with a time of 16.440.
Very respectful.
Yeah, this is hard. Absorbing that impact and then trying to get to the top. We have seen other people plyo it, and then you've
Up
got
next,
to take
Rob
this
Schill,
horrific
followed by
drop.
Sid
Just a
Mohorovic
height drop
and Joseph
straight through that
Henderson
wind.
in the hole.
And then you work your way up these platforms, this angled slant here. And the really hard bit is the course needs you to go down basically to ground level, and then immediately you have to do this wall pop, which, I mean, if anyone who knows wall pops, you need a little bit of speed into them to get the upward boost.
You want to be linear into that wall, not coming down and then back up.
Yeah.
Absorbing that impact.
Slopping that laser. Okay, so Sid up next. Very.
no,
this is Rob. Rob.
We have Rob up
Sorry,
next.
I heard Sid's name. Here we go. So yeah, as we see, everyone is now taking the high route. Seems to be the favoured route. That's super technical there. Yeah, there we go. So there's that little stride to the top, dropping down through that window. Here we go. On this slant.
Let's see how he does with the wall pop, slipping back.
That is what we're talking about.
Dynoing up instead.
There we go.
Rob Schill, everybody.
The momentum driving you down.
We spoke about that.
It's so
Smith
far.
now wall popped by his fingertips.
So
That
far
wall
from
run.
ideal with the momentum driving you down, and when you need to basically just be transferred straight up again.
Rob Schill with a time of 19.992.
Right at the end there as well, when you're the most tired you can possibly be. This is the crazy thing about these speed comps, is that anyone's line out right now could podium, but it's just
down to our final two competitors,
how well it goes
and Joseph Henderson
in that one run.
This is going to be a fun matchup to watch.
This is
how
indeed.
Sid Joe do.
Sid Morovich in place, ready for his final run
See
of
the wall pop, so
yeah.
didn't quite get his
quite
foot high enough there on the wall pop, so he couldn't quite reach as far as he needed to. But going into that little corner cat, pop up, and hitting the laser in 19 seconds.
Sid getting prepared here, looking like he's potentially going to do the underneath. No, he's going up. Here we go.
Very surprising from Sid.
That's right, that was very fast, that little pop up there. Around this corner, choosing to go under. Oh, very interesting.
So he just did an underbar to rail pre and then plied back out. Cat leaping.
Oh, straight down to the window, up here.
This might be the fastest time yet.
Showing some, interesting. 17.88, so no, not the fastest. He had a little bit of a stumble here at the top of the pillars where he had to crane it.
Sid earning a time of 17.886.
But he is still in second, well, he was in second place, so it's because it's the point system, we could see still a high placement from him.
Potentially choosing to change his route. Maybe the top of that dime looking a little bit slippery right now. Every other competitor has had a go on it.
Yeah.
Might be worth having someone go up there and wipe that off.
Down to our final competitor,
Dropping straight to the window.
Henderson.
That's very impressive.
Let's hear it for Joe, buddy.
So that descent technique is what was intended. So you have to, the fun for that millisecond-wise would be to jump straight into the windowsill.
So here we go,
Storm
Hendo.
run.
I'm aware Hendo has got this start section down pretty well, because if you can get a foot straight on top, I mean, you're talking about getting your foot on something that's 6 foot high. Yeah, and that's simply taller than I am. But
taller than Joe is.
If you can jump up and sort of go to waist with a foot rather than just waist, you've instantly gained.
Like we said, his ability to accelerate is ridiculous, so I don't think we'll see any struggle from him on the start.
Just visualizing here.
No, you don't get a lot of run up either.
Well, that's the thing, yeah. They've obviously limited it to make it harder. Just taking his time.
Visualizing each part of the course. Looks like Hendo's ready to go.
It must be hard when you see people slip.
Again, you've got to gather that data, use it, adjust.
Sweaty hands all around the gym right now.
Fun fact about Joseph, Joseph doesn't use chalk.
Yeah, you're seeing quite a lot of people nowadays just opting not to use chalk and just relying on kind of
grip strength.
Yeah, well, grip strength and just yeah, natural. Here we go. So yeah, foot straight up. I'm passing up onto the rail rather than striding up. Here we go. So yeah, super tricky there.
Gallop over the top,
nice.
descend down.
You can see
through the windowsill. Cat pass up, striding over.
Quickly.
Stride down, if you can get the dyno.
And speeding to the finish line, Joe Hendo, everybody!
15.9.
Not the fastest time on this course. However, still very, very fast.
Joe Hendo with a time of 15.902!
Given his first place positioning on the previous course, I still think
we're
probably going to see him on the podium. Yeah, this is the trickiest bit, because literally you've got a corner rail there and just a massive drop, and you've got to do more than a 90-degree turn. I'm completely wrong there. It's about a 45-degree turn, actually. But
excellent work by Joe Hendo. Let's hear for all of our men speed competitors.
Just accelerating so fast, so explosive.
Showcasing speed and precision at height.
Yeah,
we'll be announcing the podium in just a minute, folks.
Taking this impact and then trying to boost straight up.
During this time, I'd like to give out a huge thank you to our sponsors, Origins Parkour.
Not wasting any time.
RYU, Student Athletics, and Range Physiotherapy. Thank you once again for supporting this event here at the Origins Parkour Pro, the final leg of the Sport Parkour League 2018 season. Thank you very much for supporting us.
Joey repping the NAPC t-shirt here. Skill, speed, style.
As a reminder, we do have a concession stand in the front if you guys are getting hungry. We have hot dogs, pop, and chips. Also, these NAPC shirts are available for purchase at the front. The shirt that I'm wearing right here, and if you want it, go over.
So, I can't predict a podium right now. I haven't got the times in front of me.
I believe we have Joseph Henderson first.
I think it is a possibility, but I also...
Sid Mohorovic maybe in a close second.
Yeah, we're
kind of left in the dark here.
Yeah, we don't have the points in front of us. So, it is But yeah, we're really not quite certain. So it's
no, we're scanning screens looking for times.
Yeah,
they've actually disappeared on
looking
us.
for people who might know.
So
the
this
answers.
is as much of a surprise for us as it is for you guys.
Yeah. But what a competition! I mean,
up next we have women's style, followed by men's style.
Yep.
We're very excited for both of those events.
Where we get to see the gnarly things getting thrown down. I can see Jared Nahulu waiting in the sideline over here, ready to come and fill Charlie's shoes.
Eager to take my place.
Yeah.
Understandably, this is great fun, Jared. I think you'll thoroughly enjoy it.
It is a lot of fun.
I mean,
that was testament to the level of the speed comp. I mean, you have high-level athletes. Some of them succeeding, getting everything nailed perfectly, and others just slipping up.
Of the brick wall, where Vinny Fiacco is. Vinny's right, brick wall's left.
They are just currently organising all of the style competitors. Is that you as well?
That would be me.
I guess you
in
can
a minute.
Pop over there in a minute.
I'll do that in a minute.
Yeah,
let's
you know,
not worry about that right now.
Juggling jobs here.
You guys will see me. Hopefully
throwing down
in a little bit.
How are you feeling about your big trick?
Ice pack down here for my heel. I've not planned one, nor have I prepped one, nor do I want to do one.
That's what you want to hear from a professional competitive athlete.
A little bit injured, a little bit ill, but I've had some tea and I've got an ice pack.
He's had a couple of...
I'll be all right.
What tea do you have?
I had lemon and ginger.
Oh, good choice.
Yeah.
I don't like none of that.
For the nausea.
None of the PG or Tetley's or whatever.
You don't like PG? You're about to witness two British men getting into an argument about tea.
No. Anyway, back to the competition.
Unbelievable.
Back to the competition. We'll avoid
Any predictions for the podium for men's speed?
Hendo is definitely up there. I think we will see Sid up there, and then I mean, Davis and Seth both did really well. Charles obviously got a rapid time, but he had that slip up on the previous course, which I think is going to cost him the chance for the podium.
I believe.
Yeah, I think. Rob obviously had that slip up on the wall pop at the end. And Ballantine could be up there. I can't remember exactly what he got.
Ballantine's looking excited
he's
enough
looking
today.
happy.
If he gets a podium spot, I don't think we'll be able to...
Oh, we're not sleeping tonight.
Yeah.
He'll be out all night.
I'm ducking out of the booth very shortly because I do not want to be around for that.
Screaming. But, yeah.
Shout out to our commentator Josh Dowie, killing it day one, day two.
Yep.
And
on-site
qualifiers.
There he is. Speed Finals podium.
Ooh, here we go. I want to see.
Very excited, aren't you?
Yeah.
In third place, with a total time of 29.560, Davis
taking
my boy Davis Vasconcelos from Boston.
Yeah, boy.
2 years in a row.
Repping Hub PTC.
Yeah, he'll be happy with that. 2 years in a row, he's in third place.
Vasconcelos with a time of 29.560.
So I'm going to say
Davis.
potentially Sid and Hendo, but I don't know what the
in second
what
place,
we're going to see here.
with the difference of 1/10 of a second.
Wow.
Seth
Rudy
coming in, he's happy. Narrowly missed out on skill yesterday, so he's going to be happy with
absolutely ecstatic with that second place.
Yeah, he's really happy.
Understandably.
And in first place,
People's
the
champ.
now two-time champion of men's speed,
Joseph James Henderson taking first place in speed.
The people's champ.
Joe Hendo with a total time of 27.767.
Absolutely.
Let's hear it for our men's speed podium!
He is not unfamiliar with the top of the podium. Making sure he gets right up there.
Now you have the honor of actually interviewing Joseph very shortly.
Yes, we're going to try and get Hendo into the booth. We'll have a quick chat before Jared gets pulled in here. In fact, Josh, if you can hear me, if you can send Hendo to the booth when he's ready.
Yes.
I just heard a yes from Josh. Very happy for all three of those boys.
I'm very quickly putting my shoes back on, ready to compete.
Yeah, you know, you got to go and do your other job.
Quick warm up.
Yeah. So we set up.
Alrighty, we'll be moving on to men and women's style shortly here, folks.
While we set up for style, we're pulling Hendo into the booth. Hendo, come and sit next to me. Watch out for the cables. Put the headset on. Hear me right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Once again.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Good, really good.
Yeah. I think that was, we could tell after that first round that it was looking pretty good for you. So it was a case of just pulling out of the bag for the second one.
Yeah, for sure. The first round, I was just super happy that I got all my steps right and didn't like slip on the wall run. That was such a thing in my mind. That like pop up from the butts up to the top.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We were saying, is it going kind of later on in the standings? Is it easier to watch people and see where they're slipping and basically put like double focus on that?
Yeah, although because you've practiced already, it's sort of you already know.
Yep.
That's more relevant for like skill and stuff like that.
Yep.
But with speed, I feel like there's always the cooldown time when you're going last.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you get to kind of see how everyone's doing. You can kind of figure out in your
Start
head,
to gauge kind of what you need.
Yeah, and you know if someone's come like say I came first in the first round. I know that like Rob Schill or Seth was like super fast. Or no, Sid actually was super fast.
Yeah. I was actually thinking we might see Sid on the podium, but I wasn't sure there.
And then you know that like, if you see them then do well in the second round before you,
know
you're like, right, I've got to scramble this. I've got to be aggressive.
Yeah. Very, very interesting. Real shame for Charles, who killed it last weekend. He had the slip up here, which I mean, it's just what happens, isn't it?
And
like,
your boy
yeah,
as well.
Conked it. How's he doing?
Oh my God, he seems okay. He seems fine afterwards.
All right, replay of Hendo's run. Here we go.
And
so yeah, this.
Get
your foot up here.
Winning run just
stride up. I noticed you chose a cab pass onto the rail rather than striding straight up onto it.
This one here.
In the previous one. This is super awkward, right? Going around that rail.
Very awkward.
Yeah.
There was like a few points which are like the points that make the difference, and that was one.
Did you try the descent to the window? Or
I didn't. I thought about it, and then I realized it was going to be slower. Like with the setup time to get yourself in, you might as well just hit the ground and bounce straight back. And I can take impact fairly comfortably.
Yeah, a lot of people chose to go straight up on their feet here, but yeah, you obviously took this route, which I think is.
Yeah, I feel like because I was so low coming up from that like crane up sort of thing that if I tried to stride on, I think I could easily have not had the power.
Yeah,
so
here's the best angle for this. So you can below that is just a drop. You have to go round that flag. Just
shinning that flag.
And then seeing people here, like you obviously gallop and you get to the top, whereas where a lot of people lost sort of valuable time is you don't even hesitate there. You're going straight over and into the drop.
I landed on my arm on the other side of the pillar. I was like, almost cleared it. What the hell?
God.
I mean, like on this side.
Yeah. But yeah, some people fell short on that, which really cost them time. Here we have this kind of technical stride off the rail.
Now this was another clinch point. Was not slipping on the. You've got so much speed coming in here, but then it was like pull it all back so you don't get too close to the wall.
Yeah,
you can see I'm like aiming
slowing down. Yeah, Rob obviously slipped up there, which cost him.
And I didn't get it perfect, but it was good enough.
Laser. A really, really cool course. Which one was your favourite, first or second?
The second.
Really? Okay. Nice.
Although the big jump at the end of the first, it's like always nice to just have a huge bit of air time.
Like, woo!
But they were both, I think the hardest courses I've ever done in a speed competition.
I mean, this here just forcing you to get onto that wall so that you can't. Obviously, if you're on the ground, coming up onto that ascent is way easier. Rapid climb ups. I've noticed you're drawing your legs up on your climb ups is so fast. It's like the real kind of breaking point of how quick you go.
Yeah, I tried to just get straight into like a sprint start after I climb up.
Yeah.
But just both the courses were like I knew from practice just that I'd have them good.
Yep.
But at the same time, Max.
We just saw Max's head again on the screens.
At the same time, there's so many points in both the courses. Like usually there's one which is kind of like, I know I can just power through it.
Yep.
Both of them, there's so many points. Oh God, I don't want to see that head hit again.
They're just rolling his head hit over and over again.
But yeah, so many points where everything could go wrong. There were so many technical like changes of direction on rails where it was just so easy to miss your foot or slip
and
out.
If you miss it, then you know, like realistically, if you I mean, what, 4 seconds is enough to just wipe you out, essentially.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like probably a second is enough. Like it's fractions of seconds that are separating us, so really everything counts. And then there's like 2 just incredibly difficult wall runs where if you don't get your hands to the top, that's it for you.
Yeah, you're done. You're done. You get one chance only, and there's no sort of route B to that. But I think once again an incredible speed comp, like, amazing lineup, amazing courses, organisation, everything. It's just really, really solid. So it's so nice now that this competition has got to the level where like people don't come away from it with discrepancies about things like, the timing was bad or I didn't like this and things. Yep. Everyone can agree like this was physically challenging, it was fair, it was sort of and it creates the best environment to compete in, I think.
Yeah, like, for sure. It's been a really good competition, and it always is at NAPC.
Yeah.
Just big up Origins and Sport Parkour League for
killing it.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Just pushing it on the competition side and creating the best competition league in the world.
Nice. All right. Well done.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Bring in the boy. Jared Nahulu, master of style. He's going to come in and help me commentate this as they set up. So yeah, enjoy yourself. Have a nice evening. Camera is currently not on us. We're looking at the crowd. But how are you doing?
Pretty good.
Hearing me right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, good to have you here.
Yeah. Interesting.
Interesting.
It's gonna be fun.
It's a little bit daunting, but you'll get used to it.
Yeah.
So, you are going to help me narrate, to commentate. That is the word.
Yes.
Commentate. Yeah. Was that Josh just coming in from the other side of the room? Yes, it was. You're going to help me commentate style because although I've been around for probably too many years now, I probably favor the sort of more parkour A to B speed comp style of movement rather than the really technical twisting, all the crazy stuff that I simply cannot do.
Alrighty, moving on to women's style.
We just have to...
Let's give a big applause for our women's style competitors, everybody.
So whenever Josh speaks, we have to shut, basically, is the rule, because Josh is apparently more important than us.
Tonight we'll be seeing Camilla Stefani Ribeiro, Cordelia Storm, Sydney Olsen, Emily Tom, Juliet Marzio, and Renee Dambley.
A very, very impressive lineup of style competitors for the women, which is this list down here. But yeah, so you are very well versed when it comes to specifically buff, but I would say you know your stuff when it comes to style, to flips, to all that crazy stuff.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
I'm fairly confident of it.
Yeah.
So you competed in style last year, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and you have chosen to take a year off?
Yes. I wanted to take a year off just to rest my body and just to give myself a break for a year.
You've had a few injuries and yeah. But I mean, you're still how old are you?
18.
Yeah, so you're super young, so you have time. And I mean, if you're not aware of Jared, you should. What's your Instagram?
Nahulu Jared.
Nahulu Jared. Insanely talented. Like I described you last weekend as like video game. Okay, apparently we're going to cut over to an ad. So we will just pause briefly.
Legendary. Look, I ain't gonna wait till the beat drop. I'ma get it while it's warm and start to form this heat rock. I spit classic complex progressions, my whole flow is bebop. I bless demographics with lessons cause my bars are sheetrock. That's hard, these scars gon' get me to the treetop. I'm different now, but I used to keep my eye on tail like peacocks. Changed my perspective, got selective on what line I eavesdrop. Switched to the main one, then refrained from all the dames that P-popped. They were thotties, used to smash them as hobbies, but I'm godly, no problem. I bring Yeshua to the hood. Mama need a met fat, she say yes, hit blessing, you're good. My cousin whole life a mess, cause he stay obsessed with the jug. I try to confess I'm blessed even when my life dark as shugs. Last name, this night, don't get it? You probably snoozing, I make it clear, it's my dearest. Whenever the spirit moving, I'm trying to spark up reunion. Bring back all the real rappers. Donald Trump when the president preachers say that the rapture is coming. So we on our knees praying to get acceptance. If we made in his image, then why can't I see reflections of love? They project us as thugs. Hell, my partners need hugs. We straight out of the mud. I told my pops I'm the plug for purpose, passion, talent, skills, and everything that's above. Hell, the poverty line. If I ain't the best, then they probably lying. The flow touch soul boys probably divine. The whole risk go, but I hardly got time for Facebook posts and a partly design. The place fake hope and the partially blind. And I told Miss Rod that she ought to be mine. And we start dating. Practice abstinence to dark Satan.
The best tricks that they can. They're scored on a total out of 10. We got 5 judges up in front here. From left to right, Daryl Lee, George McGowan, Dylan Poland, Jackson Wong, Seth Rudy, and Victor Barua trying to hide behind his score sheet right there, but I see you, Victor. All right, get away.
Yeah, that was just running through the judges there. Got a good
all right,
range of judges.
Starting off with Camilla Stefani Ribeiro. Let's hear it for her, folks.
So, Camilla, who we saw in skill and speed, very talented athlete. She podiumed yesterday, right? In speed.
Skill.
Skill. It was skill. Okay. And yeah, once again, all the way from Brazil, travels to a lot of competitions and is a very, very well-rounded athlete. Just getting focused here. So, what we are looking at here is we are going to have 2 flow runs, which are they are given sort of half.
Let's hear it for Camilla once more.
Half the gym to look into.
Her run looks like she's ready to go.
And they've put together a run that has a good level of connectivity. So got a little running front flip. Some nice flow and connectivity here.
Fly away.
Yeah, fly away down there. Coming over.
Huge A-twist.
So connectivity and flow is marked highly here.
Side flip.
Very nice letter for Camila Stefano-Rivero.
Not very difficulty, not the highest of difficulty there.
No.
Good connection.
Yeah, good connection. No kind of major stumbles or anything.
Yeah.
Good execution generally. A very, very powerful athlete. And next up we have Cordelia Storm. A familiar face for NAPC and many other competitions.
Judges tallying the score. Up next we'll be seeing Cordelia Storm. Let's hear it for Cordelia, everybody.
So out of the female athletes, who are you most kind of excited for?
Sydney Olsen and Renee. And then, I think everybody's going to kill it, but I'm most excited to see Sydney because I've seen her in Art of Motion and things like that. And Renee, she did good today.
Yeah, they both throw down pretty hard.
Yeah.
I say pretty hard, very hard.
Yeah.
So, looks like we're just watching replays here. As Cordelia gets ready. So yeah, she used
with a score of 5.42.
5.42. Yeah, she used a lot of the gym actually. She really sort of made sure she used a lot of it.
Yeah.
So this course predominantly uses this area of the gym, and then the second course will use a different part of the gym.
Everything's ready and in place. Cordelia Storm, whenever you're ready.
So everyone has to start off on the top platform here. Just getting prepared. Front flip off, coming over these walls.
Good connection.
Another really high front flip.
Kind of.
Little bit of stumble
And that's it for Cordelia Storm.
I think she was going for an A-twist.
Yeah, looked like shutting up something.
Let's hear some music.
Didn't quite wrap it around. Yeah, I noticed no music.
Yeah.
During this, is that a conscious choice? Is that?
I don't know.
Do you like to compete with music?
Yeah, I mean, usually when I'm competing, I tune it out.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice to have something.
Sort of builds that atmosphere.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up we have Sydney, who, she throws down really, really hard.
Yeah, I saw her in practice yesterday. She's throwing some pretty big tricks.
Yeah, she's podiumed a number of competitions. She's pretty healthy right now, I think. I don't think she's got any major ailments or anything. She just came off the back of the Flair Lace-Up tour, so that was a lot of traveling and a lot of...
Cordelia Storm with a score of 4.59!
4.59. Yeah, it looked like she was setting up for a bit of a twist there and then didn't quite get it around.
From Los Angeles, Sydney Olsen! Representing Team Tempest!
Alright, I reckon I'm going to need your help naming stuff here, because this is where it starts getting tricky. She's got a smile on her face. Running
Huge
front.
Nice.
Nice flow. Woo, off the block.
Ooh. Oh, he has to nail your run!
Nice.
Sydney Olsen!
Double A.
Double A, yeah. Really clean as well. Very, very nice.
Huge level of difficulty.
Yeah.
Very well connected.
Yep.
Look good.
Outstanding run by Sydney Olsen.
Yeah, really, really nice.
Very, very strong.
She seems happy. She had that smile on her face. Pretty much way through, I think.
Connected. High difficulty towards the end. Very nice.
Yeah, a little speed step down to just keep the connectivity going. And this is awkward, though. The wall fall off the low block as well.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of her staple movements. I've seen her throw that so comfortably before.
And then it looked like she was going for a Raiden, but that's kind of more of a...
Yeah, what is that?
I mean, I would call it like a wall cart. I don't even
Sydney
know.
Olsen with a score of 6.26!
6.26, the highest score so far.
Yeah.
That double A is so
up next, Emily Tung. Let's hear it for Emily, everybody.
Emily, who we've seen, I think, compete in all formats.
Yeah, all 3.
Yeah. Choosing to start right on the edge of the block there. Punch front, little bit of a stumble.
Keep going.
Choosing to head off to the side here.
It's like a little bit of a breakdancing background or something.
Yeah. Webster.
Alrighty, let's hear for Emily Tung.
Few stumbles in there. She might not be crazy happy with that, but still, she put some...
Going in some breakdancing moves, very nice. Judges tallying the scores. Let's hear some music.
Some nice creativity in there.
Props to her for doing all 3, too.
Yeah, exactly. Judge is just working out. They actually work on a system where they're all using iPhones or tablets, and it all plugs in. They put their scores in and it plugs into a system, so it's pretty much instant. They can work out the combined scores from all the judges. Much like the speed comp, they're also using the point system for the style competition this year, which is like a ranking system. Yeah, she came down to this platform. First time we've seen anyone use this platform this time.
Yeah.
Emily Tung with a score of 4.15.
4.15. I'm assuming the bars at the back gym where Sydney's standing in that replay are out of bounds for this.
Juliet Marzio!
Juliet, another familiar face. I think she also has competed in all 3 categories.
Yes.
Very powerful.
Whenever you're ready, Juliet.
She podiumed in speed today, right?
I believe so.
I think she was up there.
Yeah.
If she didn't podium, she was definitely fast. Choosing to start way back with this block here. See what she's going for. Oh, side flip over.
Straight up front flip, nice.
Yeah, really clean.
Another side flip, side flip gap.
Yeah. That was good connectivity. Came off the block, but then straight back up and over.
Ooh, nice rush in front. Roll.
Excellent run by Juliet Marzio. Very well connected.
Did not stop moving. Kept going the whole time. Juliet's young, right? She's...
Yeah, I think she's around my age. Like
yeah, 17, 18, I think.
Yeah.
Competed a number of times now, I think.
Yeah.
So she's definitely getting herself in there.
Yes.
Yeah, this was really cool.
Speed, skill, style shirt. You can pick that up at the front for $27. Also towards the front, we have a concession stand if you guys are getting hungry or thirsty. And also a big shout out to our sponsors, Origins Parkour, Quadrant Athletics, RYU, and Range Physiotherapy. Thank you once again for it.
So next up, Renee Dambley, who won every category of the Apex International last weekend and has done very, very well
Juliet
yesterday.
With a score of 6.02!
6.02, really high score for Juliet.
And highest so far.
Yep.
And the last, but certainly not least, Renee Dambley!
So Renee has been battling an injury, which we did mention yesterday, but it doesn't seem to have held her back a huge amount. So she's well, I mean, she's smashed it. So could see some cool stuff from her today.
Looks like the brace is helping a bit too.
Yeah.
Earning first in speed and skill this event. Can she smash style as well? We'll find out here, folks. Maybe, she says.
So Renee is from Denver or Boulder?
Yeah, she's from Denver.
Denver, which is where you're from as well, right? Yeah. Do you train with her often?
Yeah, she moved to, oh my gosh, I can't remember where it was, but she moved somewhere far from Denver to go for college.
Oh, okay.
She moved back recently, I think. Been training a lot more.
Yeah, you guys have, you're surrounded by all the Apex gyms, which are incredible facilities.
Yeah.
Seem to be churning out a number of athletes that are just killing it at the moment. Getting focused. Super
a little bit of a stumble.
Yeah, a little stumble on landing.
Ooh, hanging flyaway.
So that's a flyaway with no swing, right?
Yeah, I kept
onto rails.
Finding a balance. Front flip, nice.
And that's it for Renee, everyone.
Solid.
So some sort of fairly difficult stuff in there. The connectivity suffered a little bit in places.
Kind of took a new route though.
Yeah, new route to everyone else, but not at all a bad run. And yeah, so this is one of 2 flow rounds. So after this, they'll go straight into another flow round, and then there is a big trick format at the end where the athletes either have to basically throw a kind of one single big trick or a very short but well-connected combo, which could be, I think max, is it max 3 movements?
I think it's max 3, yeah.
Yeah, but they have to be seamlessly connected. She looks frustrated. Yeah, just trying to get the balance there. But it's nice to see her taking the rails because, I mean, it adds that extra level of difficulty.
Renee Dambley with a score of 5.63.
5.63, so definitely up there.
And let's hear it for our women's stout competitors, everyone.
So Sydney and Juliet coming in with scores higher than 6. And then a few people in the 5s.
How many do they accept through to the next round? Is it top 6?
I could be wrong, but I think, well, there's only 6 competitors anyway.
Oh, so it's all of them?
Yeah, and I think because it's these 2 rounds, that's really tricky.
Yeah. Just for my kip, it's scary because
you're just
possibility of clipping your feet if you hold on too long.
Yeah.
So palm flip, a little bit of a hand touch, but not too bad.
I love this new addition to the gym, this weird L shape.
Yeah.
And now our women's style athletes warming up for course number 2.
Okay, so
making sure all of their moves are in place, all of their runs complete.
Still looking at the replay here, but as we can see, okay, we're now looking at the judges.
In the meantime, take a look at the replay up on the screen.
We've got Daryl, George.
And the top 4 will be moving on to the next round in course 2.
Dylan, and the name of the man on the right has escaped me.
Me as well.
Awesome, okay. Mystery man on the right, I'm
moving
really sorry because I do know you.
In 4th place, Camila Stefano Ribeiro.
Okay, so it sounds like we're only going to do the fourth people.
In 3rd place, Renee Dambley.
Nice.
Camila, Renee.
In 2nd, Juliet Marzio. And in 1st, Sydney Olsen.
Nice. So it looks like
those are our 4 athletes moving on to course
number
just putting their runs together now.
So athletes have had time over the last 2 days to put these runs together in these areas and also plan out their potential big trick, which you obviously have to qualify through these first 2 rounds to then essentially earn the chance of throwing a big trick, which will then earn you bonus points on top of the points you've acquired through the previous 2 rounds. So from what I see here, it looks like this is predominantly using the IMAX area and also this floor space here, but I'm assuming not the top platforms that the women were just starting on.
Saw them prepping the top platforms, but it might be for big trick too.
Yes. So even though you've taken a year off competing, do you come here and you look around and you're like, well, this is what I would do?
The women's style finishing up their practice, and just will be moving on to course number 2.
Yeah, for sure. And just training last night, looked at some stuff.
Yeah, Charlie saw you training last night.
Yeah, it's nice to train and not get too anxious about injuring myself during competition.
Alrighty, everyone. Course 2 is going to begin.
Okay. So we've got the 4 competitors go through. Looks like Camila is up first, I think. She's just prepping her lines.
First is going to be Camila Stefano Ribeiro.
That was impressive pronunciation from Josh there. I've simply been calling her Camila.
We get the chalk boy to the floor.
Always a chalk
Everybody
boy.
call for the chalk boy. Everyone say chalk boy. Where's the chalk boy? There he is. Let's give a big round of applause for our chalk boy.
Josh is proving to be a really good host. Great character to keep everyone going. In previous years, it's been hosted by Brian Prince, who is now off.
Chalk boy to the rescue.
Off doing stunt work. So Josh has stepped in and is nailing it.
Thanks, John.
Absolutely fine, Josh. So I don't know if there is a starting area for this. It looks like Camilla is choosing to start sort of round the back of the max block. We can actually see Jared. If you turn your head to the right, there he is.
Josh Dewey, not sure where he'd be standing.
We've got frantic stuff happening behind the scenes here. There's a whole team of guys sorting things out. There's loads of cable and flags. There's the transition from the live stream setup that was being used with the speed is being moved around to accommodate the
already Camilla's in place for a second run.
Accommodate the style, which is never easy on the athletes.
Watching whenever you're ready, Camilla.
If you have that awkward waiting time where you just want to get your run done. She's just making sure the area is clear. There's cameraman moving the camera off the floor. She's looking ready. It's never easy going first. I've seen this a lot where
yeah,
these
a lot of pressure.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in these little waiting moments. I'll take this moment to once again big up the behind the scenes team here, because the live stream guys are...
Let's hear it one more time for Camilla, everybody. Everything's ready to go. Let's begin with course number 2.
Okay. Starting way at the back of the gym here. Looking like she's going to start coming up onto this IMAX wall here.
Nice.
Really clean side flip. Oh, stride punch front, choosing to turn around on herself. Coming across the railings.
Ooh, big Webster.
Yeah. Tricky Webster off that pillar. A little bit of bar flow here.
Little pause.
Yeah, onto the bars.
Using a lot of the course.
Yeah, using a lot of the course.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if that was intentional or not.
If it wasn't, she saved it very well, yeah. Setting up for something here. Lachey.
Oh!
And that's it for Camilla.
That flyaway around.
Just pulled it round.
Quite the endurance we saw in that run, folks.
Yeah, she spent a lot of time really doing some flow there.
Some stills can't quite tell if they were intentional or not. Still managed to piece it together pretty well.
Yeah, she started off really strong with that side.
Yeah.
And, the stride front really clean. There is definitely a level of requirement that the judges are looking for regarding connectivity, and I think also sort of making use of the chosen course. So I feel like you will potentially maybe not be deducted of points, but you earn extra points for maximizing.
Yeah. She really maximized the
she got around
space.
Yeah, that was really clean. And then she stumbled a little bit and then chose to go back on herself. I'm not sure. Maybe she was thinking something on those walls.
And Camilla with a score of 5.06.
5.06. Yeah, maybe she changed her mind.
Up next, Renee Dambley, taking a look at the course.
Okay, Renee, so he's currently in 3rd place.
Can we get a chalk boy, everybody? Chalk boy!
Lots of crowd interaction here.
Round of applause for our chalk boy. Thank you very much, Jesse.
Prepping and practice some things that she was originally working on big trick for in the last competition. Looks like she's throwing in her line maybe today.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know what you're about to say. Like what might get thrown down.
Yeah, we'll see.
Interesting. Yeah, she threw down really hard last weekend at Apex. No, big trick was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she puts that into a line, then that's it's a good scale of progression if she's doing that in that week. Typically, people will throw a big trick, and it'll be something that they're comfortable with and they have obviously prepared for, but probably something that's maybe a little too risky to try and work into a line just in case they mess up. Like you last year did full in back out, right?
Yeah. Renee's ready. Judges, are you ready? Thumbs up for Renee, and let's go.
Starting high up on the course.
Yeah, really high up. This is what, like 13 foot forward? Yeah. Way up there. Working our way down. 180, a little bit of a stumble maybe.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Nice, very good worm back.
Yeah, worm back off that. That was the big trick he threw last weekend.
Yes.
Bit of flow through the railings. Oh,
nice.
Very nice double drop off of the bar. And that's it for Renee Damley.
So a devil drop is essentially an inward side, right?
Yeah, devil drop inward front. That was, I guess I've heard it called demon side. Is
okay, so devil drop is inward front.
Yeah, devil drops inward front and then demon drop inward side.
Okay, and then doing it off that rail.
Yeah,
is
off the rail. High
much
difficulty.
Yeah, much higher chance to kind of feet or hand slip in there. Yeah, I think she wanted maybe to go for the top of that blue.
Yeah, I think she was going for the top of the blue.
Yeah. Starting with a 180 was cool though. It's not your kind of the typical thing you would throw into a line.
A little bit of pull into the
Yeah, that is not the highest wall to do worm back off.
Yeah, that's a low wall.
Yeah, it's the lowest of the 3 pillars, so. Yeah,
Never really see much parkour in style runs other than vaults.
Run, Renee Damley with a score of 5.38.
5.38. So coming in higher than Camilla. Yeah, I think you are definitely over the years we're seeing more of a separation in.
Up next, Juliet Marzio.
Between the kind of the parkour style movement with the big vaults and precisions and things.
Yeah.
Can we get a chalk boy?
Oh,
right in the face.
Puffed in the face. The level now with the style is getting so high.
Yeah, it's raising every year.
Yeah, I mean I've seen people prepping things.
Looks like Juliet's ready. Judges are ready.
Crazy, so cool.
Thumbs up from the judges. Judges, be ready, Juliet.
So choosing to start in the same place as Renee. But going forwards this time, straight into. Oh, speaking of precisions, there we go.
Yeah.
Free and across.
Oh,
very
over
nice
the wall.
Yeah, a little hurdle there.
Nice side flip.
Yeah, went into the bar section. A little bit of float. That was nice.
Oh, nice off the rail too.
Yeah.
And that's it for Juliet Marzio.
Really nice.
Short and sweet.
I was just about to say short and sweet.
Very well connected.
Yeah, really few stumbles there.
Nicely connected run by Juliet Marzio, mixing in some parkour as well.
She did, what do we see? 3 front flips maybe? So maybe she might...
Yeah, a couple side flips.
Yeah. Maybe not the most diverse in regards to her actual movements, but really well put together.
Yeah. Pretty good landings too.
Yeah, using that sort of hands down, turning herself around, so she's setting herself up there.
Yeah, straight into the side flip.
Straight into the flat land side flip. Flat land.
Yeah, and then the corner turn of the bar.
Yeah, this was really cool. Choosing to grab the top and the side, just swing herself around over that.
Yeah, set up into the front flip.
Yeah.
Going under that bar too.
Yeah. Only taking a second there, not even a second. Just a little readjustment of the feet and straight in. Really
clean landing too.
With a score of 5.16.
5.16.
Nice.
So.
Next up, our final competitor. Coming out of Los Angeles, representing Team Tempest, Sydney Olsen.
Sydney told me earlier that people compare her to a badger, which I don't necessarily.
Yeah, I don't really.
I don't see that.
Necessarily see that, but sure.
Yeah. I was like, really?
Judges, are you ready? Thumbs up from the judges whenever you're ready, Sydney.
Choosing to start up here again.
Yep.
Oh, I think I know what we could be about to see.
Oh man.
It's looking like a gain of 3.
Yep.
Gain of 3.
Huge gain down to the blue boot.
Straight into a
palm
palm
flip.
Very quick.
Front flip.
Oh,
and a round off full.
And that's it for Sydney Olsen.
Stumbled the landing, but it was good.
Yeah.
Good connection up until the end.
Yeah, it was really
solid.
nice line until then. Just didn't quite get herself around.
Gainer pre at the very beginning was.
Doesn't phase her though. She can take a hit.
Very nice gainer precision. A very thin blue boot.
Yeah, I mean the gainer precision that is.
The IMAX walls.
Yeah.
It's tough actually. If you go too far forward, you're landing on that bit that sticks up.
Yeah. Solid palm flip.
Yeah, good
didn't
palm
really
flip.
touch her hands anywhere she didn't
Once
need
again,
to.
you can take a look at the screen up on the wall for a replay of that run.
Straight up. Did she stride it or did she? Oh, she strode off there. Yeah. Okay.
Straight into the front flip.
Yeah, so
super
quick
hard to
into
round off straight into that.
Yeah, it's
a low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. So what happened here?
Just looks like her feet kind of bounced the wrong way.
Okay.
Like she couldn't the momentum for the flip.
Yep.
Like she wanted, but still made it around enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen Sydney take some big hits, try and kind of. I mean, I was with you a couple of weeks ago.
Sydney Olsen with a score of 5.76.
5.76. That's still the highest score.
Yeah. Let's hear it for a women's style finalist, everybody.
So that, plus her first place score in the previous round, is going to put her sort of fairly high up in first. And now we're moving into Big Trick, which I know I saw Sydney working on something pretty cool earlier.
Yeah.
I keep saying pretty cool as if it's like some mediocre thing. A really difficult wall trick.
Yeah.
So they'll just take a second. The cool thing about the Big Trick is they're essentially given free reign to say, like, just find something around the gym that you want to do that is going to challenge you and also, like, show the judges kind of how hard you can go. Athletes such as Sydney definitely have a...
Moving on to our
Big Trick round.
Juliet Mario!
Legendary, look. I ain't gonna wait till the beat drop. I'ma get it while it's warm and start to form this heat rock. I spit classic complex progressions, my whole flow is bebop. I bless demographics with lessons cause my bars are sheetrock. That's hard, these scars gon' get me to the treetop. I'm different now, but I used to keep my eye on tail like peacocks. Changed my perspective, got selective on what line I eavesdrop. Switched to the main one, then refrained from all the dames that P-popped. They were thotties, used to smash them as hobbies, but I'm godly, no problem. I bring Yeshua to the hood. Mama need a met fat, she said yes, here blessing you good. My cousin whole life a mess cause he stay obsessed with the jug. I try to confess I'm blessed even when my life dark as shugs. Last name, this night, don't get it? You probably snoozing, I make it clear, it's my dearest. Whenever the spirit moving, I'm trying to spark up reunion. Bring back all the real rappers. Donald Trump when the president preachers say that the rapture is coming. So we on our knees praying to get acceptance. If we made in his image, then why can't I see reflections of love? They project us as thugs. Hell, my partners need hugs. We straight out of the mud. I told my pops I'm the plug for purpose, passion, talent, skills, and everything that's above. Hell, the poverty line. If I ain't the best, then they probably lying. The flow touch those boys probably divine. The whole risk go, but I hardly got time for Facebook posts and a partly design. The place fake hope and the partially blind. And I told Miss Rogers she ought to be mine. And we start dating. Practice abstinence to dark Satan.
And we are back in the room. Yeah.
And in 2 short minutes, we'll be moving on to the Big Trick round of women's style finals.
Yeah, the Big Trick is the really exciting one.
And
after this, we got the guys setting up. I can see Sean Higgins just to the right of us getting warmed up right now.
Yeah.
Like, not only are their lines that they're planning insane, but their big tricks are monstrous. Some stuff that are like, I mean, it's not world first, but it's just it's getting up there. People are looking at competitions and thinking, well, I'm working on this. Like, if I can get to that stage,
pushing the boundaries.
Yeah. What's your favorite competition to compete at? Is it?
This event is always fun. I've never been to any other one. Like I've seen Air Whip looks fun, and Art of Motion always.
Yep.
I always watch, but this one's a nice one every year.
I think this one, the Origins with the weekend format and the 3 different sort of formats of competition, skill, speed, style, it really finds the best athletes overall.
Yeah.
It creates opportunities for everyone in terms of how you want to move and how you want to compete.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So you chose to compete in skill this year.
Yeah.
Did you also try out in speed as well? Or
yeah, I tried out in speed as well. Didn't quite make it, but it was still fun to try.
It's super tough. I mean, you go to these qualifiers and it's like 30, 40 people turn up and 2 people get to go through. And it's just one little slip up, as we saw in the finals, just then like one tiny slip up is the difference. So you have to dial that thing in and just try and get it perfect.
Looks like
so Renee is
working one of the skill challenges from yesterday.
Yeah, prepping. Oh, I wonder what we're going to see there. So she's prepping a pole cat into a lache.
Yeah, that was one of the skill challenges yesterday.
Yeah, I wonder if she's working that into her big trick. If she does, I mean, that would be considered more of a combo, which is fine as long as it's dynamic and connected well. If there's any major pauses, then the adjudicators will not let it on.
Like everybody else got their big trick planned out so far.
Yeah, I think it's the nice thing about this competition is athletes generally get a decent amount of time. Like, I've never really heard complaints about not having enough time to feel comfortable putting together a run.
Yeah.
I know people definitely change their minds minute and suddenly decide they want to do something else, and then they might be tight for time. But it's cool. Like, everyone's so friendly.
Yeah, it's a great community.
Sydney and Renee just chilling out, talking, discussing things. Like, everyone wants everyone else to do well. So this blue part of Renee's leggings, is that a brace?
That's a brace, yeah.
So it's like a tightened
Yeah,
thing.
she messed it up on the speed course at the International. She just slipped up, landed on the box, but didn't stop her, so.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be holding her back too badly, which is good.
Yeah.
So, what is she setting up for?
Looks like she's doing that polecat straight into a kind of bar move. Ooh,
very intense member of the audience there. It is very cool to bring so many people into this gym and just get them to witness everything.
Yeah, it seems like the crowd's getting bigger and bigger.
Yep. Okay, we're hearing from Andrew, who is the main man, the director behind this live stream. We've got to give a shout out to his girlfriend, Carla. Elephant shoe. Elephant shoe. Elephant shoe. Elephant shoe. Okay, we're good. Is that like the I love you thing? Where you mouth elephant kiss, I think it is, and it looks like I love you. I can't even remember. That was weird. Anyway, yeah, the team back here are interesting characters, but they get the job done. One of them is constantly trying to, I don't even know what you call it, where you do the old circle forefinger and put it below your waist. I keep looking over thinking he's signaling something important, and I just find out that he's got to punch me. So, Lincoln Powell there, and Callum Powell, the two pals sitting together with Josh.
And Josh Dowie.
You're in a little pal sandwich there, Josh.
I am inside of a pal sandwich right now.
You are indeed. He's loving it. He loves the attention. Yeah, Callum flew out. He tried to compete in skill. Unfortunately, didn't make it through the qualifiers, but he's here doing his thing. So I'm sure we'll be seeing a Stora video out of this.
Yeah.
Doing his little interviews. Callum is always super fun to be at events, and an insane athlete himself. And here's the rest of the ladies, just, you know, being relaxed, chatting, not as if they're competing on kind of the world's premier competition.
Very friendly.
Yeah, exactly. You never really get any vibes. I want you to fail.
So many people from so far around the world just coming together.
I mean, the fact that we have a Brazilian athlete, we've got French, we've got Andy from Germany, we've got many UK athletes. Like, it's such an international competition. And every year it brings more and more people.
Yeah.
So cool.
And then when they come together, it looks like they've known each other for
I
years.
think that's the thing, is they start talking and they get a chat online, and everyone's watching each other's videos and things. So it's events like this just provide the platform for kind of friendship, collaboration, whatever else.
Yeah.
And so many of these athletes themselves are sort of gym owners or brand owners or creatives, and it creates bonds, so that sort of, I don't know, say to Renee, like, hey, why don't you fly over to LA and we'll shoot a video together, like we can do something collaborative. So it's really cool. I think even now we're starting to see genuine romantic relationships get sort of created at parkour events. You get people who've never met before and they come together just from across the sport, and they're like, oh, cool, and
yeah.
All moving on to the big trick round of women's South finals.
All right, here we go.
Starting off with Renee Dambley, followed by Juliet Marzio, and then Sydney Olsen.
Cool. Top three. So what this will basically be giving the opportunity for. Sydney is obviously in first right now, but
competitors are given full reign of the gym and an opportunity to hit the most difficult trick in the given space.
It provides this opportunity for them to potentially sort of take the top spot or lose the top spot.
For the chalk boy. Renee Dambley getting into place.
All right, let's see what she does. Looks like she's in a different area than where she was practicing
earlier.
Maybe
Let's hear it for Renee, everybody.
Maybe she's so comfortable with her
Renee, are you ready?
Just decided to give the pole.
Judges, are you ready? Let's go.
Okay, up on the bar here. It's big high bar. She's got really good lache skills.
Big lache cat.
Dropping down into one.
Very nice lache cat into warm back by Renee Dambley.
Nice.
looked pretty dynamic. It was quick, not much of a pause. It's a big lache cat too.
I'm assuming the adjudicators had no problems with that.
Judges tallying the
yeah. Super clean. I know not a lot of people are able to get a huge backswing out of their start. She looked like didn't have much of a problem getting a backswing.
She's way up there.
Yeah, way up there.
So why do you favor bars so much?
Just so fun.
Is that because of your environment, do you think? The gyms, and it's just naturally...
Most likely.
Renee Dambley with a score of 5.93!
5.93, not bad.
Up next, Juliet Marzio.
I think, yeah, seeing athletes on bars is
Take a look at that replay up on the screen.
Yeah. Just also not a lot of impact, so you can kind of train until your hands are tired of it.
Tear apart.
Yeah. All right, let's see. I didn't see what she's prepping.
No, I don't know what she's going to be prepping.
Looks like Juliet's in place. Juliet, are you ready? Judges, are you ready?
It's almost more fun when you have no idea what's
coming.
Okay, she's saying... She looks like she's setting off with a big pre here.
Yeah. Oh, wow, nice.
Big very nice precision to front flip by Juliet Marzio.
It's a big gap. What is that, like 10 feet?
It's not a small precision in it at all. And she stomped it as well, super clean. It's where you start to see the kind of athletes with different strengths in different areas. Some people are just not bar people, and other people are just much more powerful than others. So the big trick is a good opportunity to play to your strengths.
I know Juliet's pretty strong on the bars too, but it's interesting to see her. Yeah, interesting to see her that jump straight into that front foot. Nice. Good landing too.
Yeah.
Not heels.
Yeah, I think also it provides that platform for, like, they want to do something that they're going to be happy with.
Yeah.
Juliet might have something that's sort of crazy impressive off bars, but if it's necessarily what she wants to do at that kind of time.
Yeah, for sure.
Juliet Marzio with a score of 5.31!
5.31, which I think is lower than Renee's.
Yeah, I totally forgot Renee's score, but
and now time for our final competitor, Sydney Olsen.
I didn't see her playing for this either, so.
I saw her prepping onto mats, and I spoke to her earlier today. She said she had it.
A correction, folks. Looks like we're going back to Renee Dambley.
Oh.
Going to be giving her second attempt.
Yes. So athletes are able, if they want, to do second attempt.
Kick Sydney right out of there.
Yeah. Usually this would happen sort of directly after their first attempt. They would be told their score and given the opportunity to do a second.
All right. So now it looks like she's going for the polecat into what I think is going to be straight into flyaway, or maybe 180 into flyaway into that tight space.
Yep. Oh, no, she's heading back to the bar again.
Renee's ready. Judges, are you ready?
Maybe wants to connect it a little bit better.
Yeah, so
land it a little bit better.
She can improve it a little bit more and just get some extra points on that. Yeah, that's a really good swing.
Yeah, big back swing.
Dropping straight down.
Do it.
And nice, that was better. By Renee Dambley.
Much better.
That's what she wanted, yeah.
There's
a level happy with that one.
A level of tactics come in here, because although she'd already scored a higher score than Juliet there, I'm assuming she took the opportunity to say, hey, I want to go again, and just try and get her score as high as possible. She knows to try and beat Sydney, she's going to have to score early here. Yeah, that's a really high swing.
Yeah, she's super high up on that wall.
Yeah.
Straight
I find
into
the worm cast is just such a range of movement for me.
Yeah, super difficult. Scary to commit to, too. That was a good landing.
Smushing your face against a wall and then telling yourself you're going to do a backflip.
Yeah.
With no forward swing is a weird one.
It was a low wall, too.
Yeah.
I think it's the lowest pillar out there, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Renee Dambley's second attempt, earning her a score of 6.08.
Yeah, that's a much higher score. Happy with that. Yeah, she was fighting in the fives before.
Whole
Renee
point
Dambley
higher.
Has one more chance. Well, looks like she's going to be handing it off to Juliet Marzio for her second attempt at her big trick.
Juliet's going again.
I'm assuming.
Let's hear it for Juliet Marzio, everybody.
There must have been a little bit of confusion there, and they kind of rushed through to Juliet after Renee, and then remembered that.
All right, there we go.
So
now she's up on the bars.
This is the thing: is other the athletes don't have to repeat the same big trick. They can try something else if they want. You could have 3 attempts at 3 different tricks.
Juliet, are you ready?
So what are we looking for here?
Judges, are you ready?
Now these are high.
Let's hear it one more time for Juliet, everyone.
Ooh, huge front flip.
With a front flip off the bench, Juliet Marzio.
Nice clean roll out of that. Not the type of thing you would ever expect somebody to just stomp without a roll from that height. So I don't think she'll be losing points for rolling. It's really, really high bars, and it is not a soft floor. I mean, it's rubber matting on concrete, but it is pretty much as close to concrete as you can get.
Nice landing.
Yeah, good landing.
Straight into the roll, good.
Yeah, on the toes.
Look clean. See what that gets her.
That's the thing, front flips off that height, it's just you have to gauge that time well, because if you undershoot a little bit and you're landing on your heels from that height, that is
it's not comfortable.
Yeah, not comfortable, and you overdo it as well, and you.
Julia Marzio's second trick earning her a score of 5.32.
5.32.
I think that was higher than last one.
Yeah, I think
about
so.
the same.
Lower than Renee's 6, but still a high score.
Now, if she wants, she can make one more attempt at big trick.
Is she gonna go for it?
She's thinking about it. Looks like her friends are encouraging her to try something over there.
Looks like she's setting up for a big trick number 3.
Yeah, so as we're saying here, 3 different tricks in 3 different places. It's tough to go into something else after taking a big impact like that.
Yeah. Looks like maybe a side flip gap.
Yeah.
In place for her final attempt. Juliet looks like she's ready. Judges, are you ready?
Yeah. Looks like it's going to be a side flip, but there might be something else coming out of it as well. We will see.
Oh, very nice, side to side. Juliet Marzio.
I was hoping for that.
Yeah.
The momentum coming over from that first side flip is
yeah, it's hard to link together.
Yeah. Clean landings as well.
Pretty happy about that one.
Yeah. Smart choice to go again.
Yeah.
Really clean as well. You got to cover a bit of distance.
Yeah, straight into the other one. Nice. It's hard not to pause. I mean.
Yep. Nice.
Yeah, good landings.
Doing a little dance in front of camera there. Judges are obviously just sorting out the scores.
Juliet Marzio's 3rd attempt at big trick, earning her a score of 5.98.
5.9 out. There we go.
Yeah.
It's still not over 6, but considerably higher than the previous 2 attempts.
Yeah.
And now we have Sydney Olsen with 3 attempts for big trick. What will she do?
So this is a fun one.
I have no idea what she's looking at, so I'm excited.
I don't mean fun as if it in the sense that it's easy to do.
Sydney in place. Sydney, are you ready?
I saw her prepping. And
judges, are you ready?
She kept clipping
Thumbs
her
up
hand
from the
on this
judges
box.
whenever you're ready to go, Sydney.
Yeah, she'd smack her hand on this box as she runs past it, so hopefully she'll avoid doing that. Just getting the angle right so she can get the speed in, so she's got to start to the left of that box. Oh! And she does it.
Wow.
Solid attempt for attempt number 1.
Very solid attempt.
So she did that in her line, but now for a big trick she chose to flip it.
Yeah, so she chose to flip it.
Yeah.
Judges tallying the
score.
It's a
big step up.
Yeah.
She has 2 more chances to nail her big trick.
The benefit of overdoing a trick like that is that
now she just has to tone it down.
Yeah, she can tone it down. If she's undershooting it, it's harder to put that extra effort in. Here's the replay.
Yeah. Step into it too.
So it's like a high cartwheel and then wrapping round. You're hanging on that wall for a long time, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like your hands are staying on there for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, just way too much gas. That's a very cool move.
Sydney Olsen's first attempt at big trick, earning her 5 points.
Nice.
A very round 5 points from Josh there.
I'm gonna go for it again.
Yeah.
Setting up for attempt number 2.
Yeah. I reckon she can stop this. And if she doesn't this time, I'm certain she will the third time.
Sydney in place. Sydney, are you ready? Judges, are you ready? Let's go.
There we go.
Landing by Sydney Olsen.
Very clean.
That's the one
You cannot be unhappy with that.
Renee, happy with that one.
Obviously have a little handshake going on there.
She's happy about that one.
I think we can safely say that's a first place position for Sydney. First in the previous 2 categories, and stomping that should be easily enough to keep her there.
Really clean landing on that.
Yeah, really nice. Punch in the air. Just got to do the old photos and everything else that comes with being a professional athlete.
Yeah.
So, still waiting for the score from the judges.
Wonder if she'll try something else for a third attempt, or if she's happy with that.
I think given the
Sydney
position...
Olsen's second attempt, earning her a score of 6.30!
Yeah.
It's a high score. She doesn't need to do anything else.
Exactly.
Sydney Olsen with 1 attempt remaining. Will she take it?
She doesn't need to.
If she has anything else, perhaps. Looks like she's calling it.
No, she's calling it.
Yeah. And that's it for Sydney Olsen.
Solid.
Let's hear it one more time for our women's style finalists. In just a few short moments, we'll be moving on to men's style, and the podium will be announced after that.
Oh, this is where it gets exciting.
Moving on to men's style.
So, let's look at this style lineup. We have Davis Johnston.
It's warm-up time for men's style.
Davis Johnston came through in the on-site qualifiers yesterday? No, day before yesterday. Some impressive stuff. Daniel Grable, Lincoln Powell, Nate Schrader, Sean Higgins, Lucas Iniatelli, I think it is. Max Antle, he is an exciting one to look out for. He is doing some scary stuff. Okay, in 5 seconds time, we are going over to an RIU advert.
Legendary, look, I ain't gonna wait till the beat drop. I'ma get it while it's warm and start to form this heat rock. I spit classic complex progressions, my whole flow is bebop. I bless demographics with lessons cause my bars are sheetrock. That's hard, these scars gon' get me to the treetop. I'm different now, but I used to keep my eye on tail like peacocks. Changed my perspective, got selective on what line I eavesdrop. Switched to the main one, then refrained from all the dames that peep-popped. They were thotties, used to smash them as hobbies, but I'm godly, no probably. I bring Yeshua to the hood. Mama need a met fat, she say yes, hit blessing, you're good. My cousin whole life a mess, cause he stay obsessed with the jug. I try to confess I'm blessed even when my life dark as shugs. Last name, that's night, don't get it? You probably snoozing, I make it clear, it's my dearest. Whenever the spirit moving, I'm trying to spark up reunion. Bring back all the real rappers. Donald Trump when the president preachers say that the rapture is coming. So we on our knees praying to get acceptance. If we made in his image, then why can't I see reflections of love? They project us as thugs. Hell, my partners need hugs. We straight out of the mud. I told my pops I'm the plug for purpose, passion, talent, skills, and everything that's above. Hell, the poverty line. If I ain't the best, then they probably lying. The flow touch soul boy's probably divine. The whole risk go, but I hardly got time for Facebook posts and a party design. The place fake hope and the partially blind. And I told Miss Rogers she ought to be mine, and we start dating. Practice abstinence to dark Satan. I'm cool with waiting.
Runs.
Yeah, so right there we just saw a video of Nate Weston tearing it up.
Classic performance by Nate Weston at NAPC 5 in 2017.
He has demolished this competition year after year.
Precision and skill.
Many other competitions around the world. He just seems to be able to put it all together.
Yeah, I think he had a little bit of gymnastics background. He did gymnastics for a year, and then he switched into parkour, and that really helped him.
That's last year's first place winner.
Amazing.
Take it once again.
So just really diverse when it comes to bars, and then just floor and everything else.
Seattle, USA, representing unparalleled movement.
Always pulls something else out of the bag.
Yeah, he's always pushing the limits every year.
But yeah, to continue that list I was just reading, Max Antul is one that he's really surprised me from what I've seen.
Yeah, he's not really well known, but he's one of the most talented people I know of.
I think potentially after this competition he could get the recognition he deserves.
Yes.
If he throws down half of what I've seen in prepping, it's going to be insane.
Yes.
In the red shirt you can see Lucas Giannatelli representing Stampede Parkour and Sandy Banana Gang, and a lot of swag.
And then so we got Charlie Haville from Storm Freerun, who third in the Apex International last week.
The shirt in the merch and white New Balance. Charlie Haville from the UK representing Storm Freerun.
He was very happy with that performance, and I know he's got a bit of a bruised heel at the moment. He's not feeling 100%, but he's going to give it his solid shot. He hasn't been competing long, but it's definitely something he wants to pursue. Tyler Putar is also in the lineup. He did one of the most ridiculous lines I've ever seen last week at Apex. Amazingly skilled on bars. I've seen him prepping a couple of things. His big trick is disgusting.
Yes.
It's really disgusting. And then finally, the winner of last year and the year before, right?
Yep.
Nate Weston, and the winner of the Apex last weekend.
In the gray sweater,
the winner of many
Sean
other
Higgins
competitions.
representing Flow Gang.
Sean Higgins is a fun
with the Flow Gang.
Yeah.
He's a real fun one to watch.
Really has a kind of different style than everybody else.
Yeah, he's a musician as well.
Yeah.
I was in the car with him a couple of weeks ago, and he was playing me his album that's coming out this month, actually.
Yeah. So
it's cool that you get these athletes with these diverse backgrounds, and they're not just an athlete.
In the black tank top, representing Crew Parkour, Nate Schrader.
Nathan Schrader is a name that deserves to be in a comic book.
In the black bucket hat and unparalleled movement shirt, Lincoln Powell, representing unparalleled movement, and himself and Hyper Team Swag Force.
Lincoln's an amazing athlete on bars. Has Lincoln done triple?
Yes. Through the on-site qualifiers in the green Breathe Parkour shirt, we have Davis Johnston from Calgary, Alberta.
So we have two athletes here who've done flyaway triple.
Yes.
To sand, Nate and Lincoln.
Yes.
I mean the fact.
I don't know if it's a spoiler or not, but I know Max is throwing triple to Mats.
We have Dan Grable representing free running.
Landed it, no hands.
Wow, so I mean, the fact that has become, I mean, it's not, I wouldn't say it's a staple yet, but it's...
Yeah, it's the new big thing.
It's slowly working its way into everyone's kind of trick book.
Yeah.
Triple side, that's the one I want to see. I'm telling George. George is judging, actually, George McGann, but I'm telling him, I'm like, George, triple side, I want to see it.
Oh, man.
It's a huge amount of impact to control, for sure. And I reckon you don't want to take it too high, because then you're taking a big drop.
Any triples, a lot of impact.
But I reckon, I think it's going to be a thing.
Top, representing Parkour, we have Tyler Puterbaugh.
Yeah.
One of our finalists from last year.
Yeah. Tyler and Nate really pushing the boundaries of...
So representing Forge Parkour in the purple shirt, we have Max Antal. This guy's one to watch, folks.
Yeah, Tyler blew me away last weekend.
Yeah.
Like, I knew he was good, but I didn't really remember how good.
Yeah.
And he got on the bars and he just put together a combo that just, like, the whole crowd went mental.
Very high level of control.
Yep.
Tyler and Nate, both.
Somehow has that ability to commit to, like, I mean, you have the same ability, I would say. That ability to just commit to these bar combos.
All right, athletes, wrap it up. Let's move on to the men's style finals.
Super technical trick after super technical trick. Like, not just like, oh, I'm going to do 2 easy things and then a hard bit.
See some insane tricks thrown down here tonight, folks. You are in for a treat.
Yeah.
Some stacked competition.
Anyone watching this, I don't think you're ready for how this is going to get.
I have no idea who's going to take it tonight, folks, and that just makes it that much more exciting.
The level here is so high.
Every year it's almost becoming almost a course of just big tricks.
Yeah. Combos of what probably a year or 2 prior would have been considered a singular big trick.
Yeah.
People are going, oh, that's your big trick? That's my next year.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. Really cool. Yeah, so this is Davis coming first. He qualified 2 days ago from Calgary in Canada. Calgary's Canada, right? Josh Doey's hometown or city. And yeah, he's got a lot of friends here. I mean, he was cheering. It was crazy seeing teams coming through.
Davis, are you ready? Judges, are you ready?
Young guy, judges. But he's pretty sort of confident.
Funny joke by me. Meantime, if you guys are hungry, we do have a concession stand towards the front. Hot dogs, pop, and chips to fulfill all of your food needs.
I'm sorry, but Josh Doey kept...
Soda and chips.
Yeah, there we go.
As some might say.
He keeps saying pop, and it's upsetting me.
And it looks like the judges are ready.
So Davis, once again, starting up high, which I think is the obligated area. Straight in. So I don't know what the name of that was.
And a double croc by Davis Johnston!
Thompson.
Double croc.
That was a croc? Okay.
Yeah. Wall double. A little bit of a stumble, but still.
And that's it for Davis, everyone.
And he's called it.
So high difficulty.
Yeah.
A high difficulty run from Davis Johnston.
So
2 double twists.
So what's a croc? That is
it's a cork where you take off of the opposite leg. So you twist one way and your opposite foot is on the ground. So if you twist the left, then you put your right foot on the ground.
Yeah, naturally you would use your leg to help you swing through.
Yeah.
But the
high difficulty run by Davis Johnston.
The leg that would normally give you that momentum is the one you're taking off of.
Yes.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, straight into that double croc.
Yeah, just spun around and went for it. It's a shame he didn't get that wall double because, I mean, it was clean. Just didn't quite get his feet round. He stomped this, though, really clean.
Yeah. Straight in the middle of his run, too. Double croc.
Yeah. Interesting. What would you call the move at the start?
I mean, I know there's a couple, I mean, not really newer tricks, but there's some tricks that are kind of less flippy and more just, like, off-axis tricks.
Yeah, to me, I would say it's an off-axis 360.
Yeah.
But I know it's
probably the best name for it. I've heard, it's not really a donut boy, but that's one kind of
I've heard the term donut boy getting thrown around.
And then, like, alien, something else. Yeah.
I've never quite understood what a donut boy is. It's an elusive movement.
Yeah.
Waiting for the judges to put together their scores here.
Davis Johnston from Calgary, Alberta with a score of 6.24.
6.24.
Nice.
High difficulty run by Davis Johnston.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this was his first competition.
Free running, Daniel Grable.
It's definitely a sort of a new face of the game, so I'm sure we'll be seeing more of him in the future. And yeah, Daniel, another on-site
qualifiers. Daniel, are you ready? Finalizing his run now. Daniel's ready. Judges, are you ready? That's a thumbs up from the judges on your cue, Dan Grable. Let's go.
Killing concrete.
So using the wall, nice.
Using the wall. So that wasn't a wall spin, right? That
yeah, I couldn't see that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Good connectivity and flow here.
Flow.
Working his way down.
Very nice.
Ooh, that was clean.
Still going.
Turning around and straight into that.
Oh, double A, stop.
A double A twist. Very nice by Dan Grable, representing Creek Free Running.
Wow.
Stomp the double A.
Clean landings throughout.
Very well connected by Dan Grable.
So that was kind of a wall spin, but it
representing Crete free running, and you can get a replay up on the screen.
What did you say? Kind of a
couldn't get
ball
into the
inward
action.
side. I couldn't see whether his foot or his hands touched the wall.
Yeah.
Wall tunnel, something. Good flow and connection.
Yeah.
Too. Big moves in.
Yeah, I was happy with the double A. He came down, he did that wall flip.
Yeah, at the very end.
We obviously saw I think it was Sydney do wall full, but then he turned around straight away and just nailed that inward front and then the double A.
Yeah.
Alternating speed steps there, which are a really fun thing to work in there, because
they're
crazy difficult, but they feel really nice and they can set you up for good things.
Yeah, they look really nice.
Straight into this, and he twists that landing, so he lands here like that.
Up, straight into the
Daniel
wall punch.
Grable with a score of 6.79.
That's a low takeoff for a punch front, right?
Up next, we're going to be seeing Lincoln Powell from Missoula, representing unparalleled movement and hyper team swag force.
All right, Lincoln is a fun one to watch for sure.
Yeah, boy!
You know, the most strong athlete on the bars too.
Yeah, very strong athlete on the bars.
Powell, a returning athlete to the NAPC circuit.
Hands are chalked up already.
Expect some madness to go down.
Yep.
Lincoln play in place. Lincoln, are you ready? Judges, are you ready? Thumbs up from the judges on your cue, Lincoln Powell.
Oh,
straight to the bar.
Yeah. Flyway.
Wow.
Oh, really nice.
Free.
Ooh. Good flow connectivity.
Flow, yeah.
Up onto the block.
Dub.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that's it for Lincoln Powell.
Low dub with a little stumble there.
Finishing off with that back double twist. Back double full.
Sure, he wanted more than that, but it's the way it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
This was really nice though.
Once again, that was Lincoln Powell from Missoula, representing Hyper Team Swag Force and unparalleled movement. Judges tallying the
straight into that vault.
Yeah.
Looked like he meant to slide on that box. It was just louder than he intended it to be.
Yeah.
Box is hollow.
And maybe bashed his shoulder a little bit.
Yeah.
But, I mean, connectivity was really, really good. He's always had good flow. It's interesting when you see these athletes essentially creating movements between obstacles to get to other obstacles.
Yeah.
So rather than take 3 steps, he sort of does one of those cartwheel variations. So here he just
so close to the dub, just doesn't quite get it.
Yeah.
Just hip.
It's a shame. I saw him doing that in practice as if it's nothing. So.
Yeah. Compression gets you when you're at the end of your line. You're already tired.
Yeah, exactly. So what are you on their scores? This was that tense moment.
Yeah. So the scores have been 6s so far?
Yes, I think so.
Lincoln Powell with a score of 6.42!
6.42, so it's up there.
Yeah.
Up next, Nathan Schrader. Representing Crew.
Oh, so is this guy a Denver local?
I don't.
He's from Georgia.
So, yeah,
we've just been told.
Are you ready? Judges, are you ready?
He
on your cue, Nate.
Competed last weekend at Apex and had some really cool stuff. Rolling off that wall.
Straight to Webster.
Yeah.
Very
inward
nice.
side.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow. Front gap to
that's
the table.
awkward.
Nice flow.
Yeah. Little
another wall
there.
inward side.
Yeah. Losing his direction a tiny bit there.
Stumbling, but
yeah. Oh, stumbled on the
And
floor.
that's it for Nathan Schrader.
It's tough on those lines where you can see they've essentially planned out like
Very
fluid
interesting run.
fluid connections, and if it doesn't
Once
quite
again,
link,
that's Nathan Schrader representing Crew.
Throws them off a little bit. Yeah, so I've just been told he actually qualified for this event all the way over in Boston, but came out to Apex last weekend, competed there as well. Unfortunately, didn't make podium there, so didn't qualify. Well, he'd already qualified for this, so. But yeah, he threw down some really cool stuff. Yeah, that was awkward.
Yeah, Kong front gap to the table.
Because I guess stepping off that ledge, right, your body is then too close to the takeoff.
Yeah, it makes it hard to travel.
Yeah.
So. And then into that. I don't even know the name for that.
Just a lot of these off-axis spins.
Yeah, it's kind of new thing, and
yeah,
style is much of off-axis.
Yeah.
Along with flipping.
Yeah.
Trying to Nate Trader earning a score of 6.14.
Another 6.
That was a crowd pleaser, folks. Up next, Sean Higgins representing Flow Gang.
Sean Higgins with a flow, though.
Higgins with the flow, though.
Got to witness freestyling the other night. This man is talented beyond his physical abilities.
Thumbs up from him. Judges, are you ready?
He has a collection of amazing dinosaur tattoos on his shin as well. Oh,
very nice.
Little stump there. So that's a gate,
low,
right?
Yeah, low gate.
Yeah.
And an angel drop.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That was
into
really
wall
nice.
flare Webster.
Lots
good
of
flow, good connection. Oh, super low.
Super low.
Another low cast. Wow.
Sean Higgins representing Flow Gang.
Flow, creativity, good connection.
Very well connected run by Sean Higgins.
Couple of stumbles here and there, but like nothing that's gonna sort of tear the points off.
Yeah. Should be a high score.
He put a lot of tricks in
that as well. A lot of those moves were really low too. It's very high difficulty.
Yeah, he's got some like quick fire explosivity. Lazy down and then just sets up perfectly for that. So that's an angel drop, right?
Yeah, angel drop and then straight into.
And he lays it out nicely as well.
Yeah, straight into wall flare and then Webster.
So next up we have Lucas Inianti. Josh pronounces his name far better than I do.
Lands it too.
Yeah.
No hands, low landing, but
yeah, a little stumble, but I mean nothing major.
Yeah,
so.
it's a hard move to.
And then the bounce off of this.
Yeah, the roll.
Sets him up nicely to come over
good
the rails.
Flow, yeah.
He's just dancing on camera here.
Himself a score of 7.00.
Oh, highest score so far.
First 7.
See, this is what the judges are looking for.
Up next,
really good connectivity.
Parkour and the Sandy Banana Gang, Lucas Inatelli.
You can throw the hardest moves you have, but if you're not connecting them well, then
from Massachusetts. Lucas is in place. Lucas, are you ready? Judges, are you ready?
Lucas is another athlete who qualified over in Harvard, Boston.
Clean Webster started out.
Coming over.
Front.
Oh,
yes. Very big.
Excellent.
Yeah, like a castaway variation coming off of there. That's
a very well connected run by Lucas Inatelli.
Much shorter than Sean, but
representing
really
the Sandy
good
Banana
connection.
Gang and Stampede Parkour.
And some high difficulty moves.
Yeah. It's really about how
run. Short and sweet.
How high you can get the difficulty while also piecing together the.
Yeah.
So it was really well connected and high difficulty there.
Yeah, you'll see some of these guys, and it's just
you get a replay of Lucas's run.
Maybe 3 difficult movements, and then all the flow to basically glue it together is kind of what you're looking for. Some people tire themselves out; they do kind of 10 bangers, and it's just they end up slipping and things. Yeah, this is really cool. So he lands there and then pops around,
drops into the pop cast.
Yeah, that L platform has added so much to this competition.
Yeah.
The night before this whole thing started, they just put it up there and screwed it in and was like, this is the course now. That was nice. He landed low, but straight into the roll.
Yeah.
Which is that. I think you see that a lot more in competitions nowadays. Is people who they almost have a plan B. They're like, I could land this well and land it standing up, but my plan B is
I'll earn a score of 6.84.
6.84. So not quite as high as Sean.
Up next, representing Forge Parkour out of
here
Portland,
we go.
Max Antal!
I'm excited for this. Look at his hands are sufficiently chalked.
Max, are you ready? Judges, are you ready?
I don't know what we're about to see here.
3,
but
2, 1, it's your time.
Very excited.
Yep.
Wow!
Super clean double A.
Start, flyway pre-no ledge, low cast.
Straight to cast away.
Macaco dub side,
Holy moly!
Double side
straight into dub.
Into a double flip.
There we go.
Representing Forge Parkour.
Sean's in there.
Yeah! Wow! was a spectacle, folks.
Double A, double side.
Yeah, so there's the line that would have been, all those probably would have been big trick a couple of years ago. Yeah, now it's all put into a line.
He's close to that wall and he just puts it straight to We said this was going to be good, and even that was more than I expected.
Yeah.
I mean, double side flip it's definitely a staple nowadays, but to send it halfway through a competition.
Lands it too, no hands.
Sean getting gassed in the background there. Straight up. So double A, double side, and double twisted back.
Scoot dub, yeah.
That was amazing.
Scoot dub at the end.
Clean on
stomp all the landings.
Good connectivity, barely pausing.
So clean, so creative.
That's the run he wanted.
Yeah. Has Max competed much before?
Yeah, he competed last year, but I don't think he really got his name out there.
Okay, well this is the year.
Yeah, this is the year for him.
I want to stop there. I love these competitions when it just brings a new name into, and suddenly they're just like, everyone's on them. Because they deserve it, like if they're pushing it this hard.
Yeah,
Max Ansel with a whopping score of 8.50! Yeah.
Oh, that is... Sean's highest score was 7, so that's
that was a treat. Up next, representing Storm Freerun, we have Charlie Harville.
Charles Harville, my previous co-host. He's gone and got warmed up. Let's see what he can throw down. Charlie actually has a bag of tricks that a lot of people just don't necessarily know.
Charlie Harville of the British Invasion.
Suffering a slight bruised heel at the moment. He didn't sound crazy confident, but he
can I get Chalk Boy to the back? Everyone called Chalk Boy.
He's very good at getting himself in the zone. He goes from this
in the corner.
Comedic friendly guy, and then he turns it on.
The Chalk is up top with Chalk Boy.
It's fairly new to competition too, I believe, right?
Yeah. He's only competed a couple of times.
Yeah.
There's been a small events in the UK that he's done well at, but I think the best success he's had so far was Apex last weekend. And he was
all the way from the UK.
Super
Charlie
happy
Harville,
with that.
Once again, representing Storm Freerun.
Starting off.
Charlie, are you ready?
You know when they're starting with something
Judges,
that's
are you ready?
It's that common
Charlie,
position. Hand
3,
on wall.
2, 1. You can do it.
That was a horrible intro, Josh.
We get a big round of applause for Charlie Harville. I need a new one for Charlie Harville. 3, 2, 1. Freestyle it.
Oh dear. All right, so that was a
down monkey roll.
Gate.
Straight to gate.
Good tricks already. Oh,
straight into the hang cast. Yeah.
That's really cool.
360 dive roll.
Yeah, he loves 360 dive rolls.
Yeah, he loves the connection into that.
Really nice connectivity
straight
there.
Into A-twist, and then
wow. Look at the speed on this one.
There we go.
Charlie Harville from the UK representing Storm Freerun.
He's a serious guy. Look at him. He's all fun and games, and he turns on that serious Charlie.
Very well put together.
Yeah, no major stumbles.
Very nice run by Charlie Harville.
Yeah.
Really diverse tricks. Good connectivity.
Yeah, every one of his runs are always very well connected.
Yeah, this was really cool to see. I reckon this kid scored pretty highly.
Yeah, we landed pretty well too.
Yeah. He got in there if you think about it.
Straight into the other moves.
He seemed so unconfident earlier, and he's got in the zone.
Killing it now, yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. What is that? Like A-twist?
Yeah, A-twist.
Yeah.
A-twist and B-twist.
But it's that connectivity, like you just.
And straight into wrap full in the end.
So what's the wrap full? He's.
Yeah, it's a tricking move, but you can do it off the ledges too. So it's kind of like a back full. You just
But the setup's different, right?
Yeah, the setup's different. Yeah.
Yeah, this is really nice. Uses that like.
Yeah, really.
Whatever that is there.
Using a lot of the gym.
Sets
in
him
his
up.
line.
It's a really well put together line. Thinks he's so serious.
Yeah, so I think he.
Yeah, so you go.
Yeah, so he twists to the right and put his left foot down. So
that's very interesting.
It's like a back full, just missing your takeoff foot. Looks like he's happy with that one.
Yeah. Representing Storm Freerun with a score of 7.54.
Very high. That was a very high score.
Up next, Tyler Pewterball representing Force Parkour out of Portland.
Okay.
Returning finalist from last year.
Tyler is up next.
So we can expect some pretty interesting things to happen in this line.
Tyler, are you ready?
Just to clarify,
Judges, are you ready?
What did Max get?
Max got.
Oh, he was up in the 8s, right?
Yeah, 8.
Yeah,
8.5.
Here we go. Oh, I saw this. So gainer,
super high gainer,
he reaches to the ceiling. No one's used that part of the gym.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Straight into wall flip, back handspring.
Yeah, really good connectivity. Coming down.
Ooh, nice. Oh, croc. Croc
Very
at the
creative
end.
run.
Yeah, look at the swag on that.
Most alternative route.
Sauntering
Very
off.
interesting flyaway off of that top bar.
Yeah, using the ceiling of the gym.
Yeah.
I would have been scared to grab that. I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
strong.
Doesn't look very solid. It's
Yeah.
kind of high up too.
What's that thing? Is that a shan't? Is that what they call it?
The shan't? The vault? Or
Yeah.
what? I don't know what that vault's called. It's a new kind of vault.
Yeah. It's nice. Just the little bits in the middle.
Once again, that's Tyler Peterbaugh from Forge Parkour coming out of Portland.
Big stool gainer there.
Returning competitor to the Sport Parkour League circuit. Very impressive performance by him. You can catch the replay up on the screen.
He definitely has a lot of strength bars. This aspect of the course doesn't have a huge amount of bars, so. But he played it.
Add one in there, yeah.
Yeah, he played it well and creatively. So if it gets him through to the next round, then I'm sure he's going to be living in those bars. That's really cool.
Yeah, straddle vault.
Sets him up for that step there, so he can get the wall flip. And then straight into the back handspring, which is like you're considerably higher there. Part of me thought he was going to go off backwards to that platform.
Yeah. Tyler Peterbaugh with a score of 7.87!
7.87, so second place there.
Yeah.
And now our final
And
competitor.
Last year's champion, Nate Weston! Representing unparalleled movement and normal brand.
This is exciting, always.
Oh, not the champion.
Yep, I've just heard, and we said it earlier as well.
Last year, but still, wow the skill.
Joey was champ last year.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Joey this year?
Judges, are you ready?
I do not know where Joey is this year.
I don't know where he is.
All right, Nate.
We were saying Nate won.
Happy birthday.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, gosh. All right, this is crazy.
Oh, that is cool. So that was a round off like...
Wall, bang, spring, full straight into lache trapdoor.
Yeah.
Side flip.
Oh,
Jordan 3 by Nate Weston.
And that is classic Nate.
Into a full. Wow.
No pauses.
That was
no
Nate
hesitation.
Weston from Missoula, representing unparalleled movement and normal brand.
He just puts those runs together and he gets them done. So that first move was like a round off.
Yeah, wall, back handspring full.
Yeah.
Wall full, back handspring.
Down.
And then
you
straight
can't quite
into
see here, but he
kicks. Wall, punch back.
Yeah, he kicks off that L-shaped section.
Yeah, and then straight into side flip. And then miss leg full. Miss leg side full.
So that's not a croc.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like he kind of did a side flip. It looks like he did a miss leg side flip and then fold it in the end. So we'll see again from this angle. Let's see.
So he goes up.
So yeah, side flip. And then right leg. And then it looked like could have been wrap full too. Yeah. It was wrap full actually. Yeah.
These kids and their tricks is all getting too technical for me nowadays.
Madness.
Very nice.
Classic Nate run.
Yeah, classic Nate. He knows what is required and gets it done.
Yeah.
That being said, Max I think still had high difficulty movements.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see.
Yeah.
If we see Max going through in first place into this next round, but I mean Nate's still going to be up there. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Awkwardly waiting there. Judges arguing furiously. I mean, they're not. They all look quite relaxed, actually.
Nate Weston earning a score of 8.02.
Oh,
yeah,
coming in second.
Yep.
Yeah. So
and let's give it up for all of our men's style competitors.
So that
amazing performance.
Max in first, Nate second, Tyler third, and I think Charlie fourth.
Is Charlie fourth or is Sean fourth? I can't remember.
Yeah, maybe Sean. Sean or Charlie are definitely both up there.
So it looks like the top 7 moving on to the round 2 of men's style finals.
Top 7. So that was 10 athletes whittled down to 7.
In 7th place with a score of 6.79, Daniel Grable.
Nice, Daniel's going through.
Daniel, nice.
In 6th place with a score of 6.84, Lucas Italy.
Yeah.
In 5th with a score of 7.00, Sean Higgins.
There we go.
Ooh, Sean, yeah.
Charlie was 4th. He'll be happy with that.
In 4th with a score of 7.54, Charlie Habel.
Nice.
In 3rd with a score of 7.87, Tyler Buterbach.
Yep. This is where Tyler could really get some points.
With a score of 8.02, Nate Weston.
Bang.
Happy birthday, Nate. In 1st with a score of 8.50, Max Anton.
Oh, this is exciting.
Those are our top 7. Moving on to course number 2 of the men's style finals.
I reckon
Stay tuned.
this is lighting a fire in Max.
The year for Max, yeah.
Yeah, I will.
Finally being shown to the world.
Exactly. He's been cooked away in the oven that is kind of his hometown or wherever he trains, and then
yeah,
he came last year.
Yeah, he's been killing it for at least a year now. Cause I met him last year, and he threw down last year, but don't think it was quite what he wanted. But this year for sure is.
There's more and more people on the come up. So many athletes on the come up. And I mean, competitions like this are just providing the platform for people to gain that exposure and meet other athletes and progress also, because I mean, you're surrounded by so many talented people. So it's such a good platform.
During this break, I'd like to give a big shout out to our on-site first aides, Wes Rundle and Jordan Westad. Thank you very much for being here and keeping our competitors safe. Big round of applause for our first aides. Thank you.
So Lincoln didn't get through, right?
I
think that stumble at the end.
So yeah,
yeah, on the double.
Stumble.
It's the hard thing is when you get to this level,
competitors making sure everything is in place for their second runs.
You can put together
the other half of the gym.
You can put together that strong line, but one sort of stumble like that is just enough to knock you out.
Oh, never mind. I got it.
We've just got Green in front of us playing numerous replays. So many things to watch.
Oh, man.
I just saw a double getting thrown. It's definitely a mat there.
He's okay, folks.
I saw him doing double out of basically no swing.
Yeah.
In the same way that Renee did it out of those single out of no swing. He barely had anything and he still got all around.
Yeah.
Crazy. Oh, that was hard.
Max Anton warming up. Double flyways like it ain't man.
Yeah, I've heard rumors about the sort of things he might be doing. I don't know if it's in his line or his big trick, but
yeah, I heard some rumors too.
Oh, it's big.
Yeah, huge stuff.
So I think one of the things that athletes also have to really put focus on is being prepared that they could go through. I think it happens less and less nowadays, but there's been periods in competitions before where an athlete will put together a banging first run, not prepare a second run because they're like, nah, I'm not going to go through. The competition's too stacked. And then they surprise themselves and they surprise everyone else and they go through, and then what could have been a sort of potential massive success is hindered because they didn't plan a second run properly.
Yeah.
So I don't think we're going to see any of that today. I think everyone here is.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's prepared.
Yeah, they all seem. I mean, Charlie said earlier he was like, oh, I'm not sure what a big's going to be. So we shall see.
Yeah.
All right, looks like we'll be moving on to course number 2. Athletes wrapping up their practice. Let's get all the mats off of the course, please.
Course number 2 is taking the athletes much more onto the bars and the IMAX walls, but less high platforms, although no one really utilized anything crazy high.
Yeah, I think it's just the start. It's high up.
Most people took it down. Oh, Charles, naughty. Charlie is one of the newer additions to Storm Freerun. Alongside Ed Scott, who Ed would have been here. I mean, he is here. He would have been competing, but unfortunately really damaged his toe a few weeks ago, which was, I mean, Ed loves competing and he's had amazing success in the UK at competitions. And I'm certain could have hit hard here, but yeah, he's had to essentially take a
all right, let's
take
get
a break.
all the athletes up the course. Can I get Daniel Grable to the starting point?
All right, so Daniel's up first.
Yeah, Daniel is up first.
Once again, up first, Daniel Grable up first, representing Crete Free Running.
Sean Higgins looking happy to our right here.
Always so stoked.
Yeah, he's just a constantly positive guy. Really cool guy to hang out with. Josh is just sitting on Instagram there.
Josh Dewey not sitting on Instagram.
Seeing how many followers he has. Oh, and we got some spectators. They were having a little dance. They've quieted down now.
It's Callum.
How do they know they're on the screen? Where can they see each? Oh, it's Callum's camera. That's what they're going for. Callum's out here shooting for a
store.
Yeah, that'll be a star episode. Just catching up with the judges. So Daniel starting on our platform here. I'm assuming this is not the required position to start because of some of the girls started down on the floor, but I think favourable because having a high platform to start on in this aspect of the course, there aren't many of them, so
yeah,
they're gonna seize that opportunity to I mean, we saw Sydney doing the gainer pre and things. So
yeah, for sure.
It opens up the possibility for something big. The old
and before we move on to our round 2 of men's style finals, I'd like to announce the winner of the RYU contest.
Ooh.
Is rcrohunter@gmail.com. Big congratulations to that guy or girl. Thank you very much for entering the RYU contest. You win a $1 gift card to spend on RYU swag. Awesome.
Yeah, RYU have sponsored the event for a couple of years now, I think. 3 years, I've just been told. And they are, from what I understand, a Vancouver-based sports brand. I got to visit their shop last year. It's a really, really nice store, and they've got a stall at the back of the gym here where they're selling stuff, promoting the brand, and yeah, just giving away $100 to spend at the store, which was a competition we've been running over the last day or so. Daniel's just got the...
Just ready to go.
Yeah, he's got that sort of awkward wait.
Yeah.
More to prep in his head, but you want to...
Daniel Grable of Crete Free Running in place. Daniel, are you ready? Judges, are you ready? Thumbs from the judges. On your go, Daniel.
All right. So, choosing to go off. Okay, I see. Yep.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh, demon drop.
Yeah, a little bit low there, but nothing major.
Straight in car full.
Yeah. Good connectivity here into the race. Oh, interesting.
Nice flow.
Yeah.
Swing cast.
Yeah. Yeah, swing cast.
Nice.
Still going.
Using these bars well. Lash it over into the gap.
Still going.
Coming through.
Oh, 540 dive roll.
Connected run by Daniel Grable of Crete Free Running.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pretty long line there.
Yeah, there was a lot going on.
That was a marathon. Check out the endurance on this guy. Very nice.
Yeah, it was a long one. I wouldn't say anything that was crazy high level.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunately something that nowadays is when you're up against people like Nate and Max and Tyler, it's gonna be advantageous to have something that's got like a hard hitter.
Yeah.
It is. It's the thinking fairly tactfully. Thinking like, okay, well, I need to hit all these points. I need to get the flow. But if I want to get the big points, I'm gonna have to put something in there that's going to be quite high difficulty. Getting a great shot of that mural in the background there, which is just an insane piece of artwork. I've been to this gym 3 times now. I've slept in here for the last few nights. I still wake up and I stare at it and I'm like...
Daniel Grable of Crete Free Running earns himself a score of 6.43!
540 dive rolls.
Yeah, that was really nice.
At the end, it was a good touch.
Finish. Yeah, I'm still finding animals on that mural that I've never even noticed before.
Lucas Yanatelli, representing Sandy Parkour and the Sandy Banana Gang.
This Sandy Banana Gang thing
Check out this guy's swag.
Sounds uncomfortable, to say the least.
Yeah.
The Sandy Banana Gang.
I'm not down for that.
Lucas in place for his run. Lucas, are you ready?
Starting right up.
Judges, are you ready?
Working his way down again. Back full. Slide over. Oh, didn't.
A little bit of pause.
Yeah, obviously didn't want that to happen. Oh. Sad man right there. Nah,
Big round of applause for Lucas Yantelli.
That's the side of the coin. We're talking about putting in a difficult trick, but you can aim to put it in.
Once again, that was Lucas Yantelli, representing Banana Gang and Stampede Parkour in round 2 of men's style final.
If you can't quite pull it off and you take you take sort of a bail to a degree, it's gonna hurt you.
Yeah, it's a tough move.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt you in the points.
Yeah. Didn't quite get around.
Yeah.
Yeah, to his hip.
Oh.
Lucas Yantelli earning a score of 5.00.
Not too bad. Not what he was looking for, but
yeah,
not terrible.
It's definitely a tough game to play.
Sean Higgins.
Sean Higgins.
Flow Gang.
He's been doing some cool stuff on the bars. He likes his bars. He likes his low stuff.
Yeah.
We saw him to put together a really good line before, so. Very positive guy. Yeah, he's a musician. He's a
Let's hear it for Sean Higgins.
He's a rapper.
He's
got that crowd presence.
Higgins, are you ready? Judges, are you ready? That's a thumbs up for Sean Higgins.
Everyone's working out.
Super cool. Let's go.
That's how you want to start.
Wow.
Speed set double cork.
Oh,
yeah. Damn, here we go. This is the level getting stepped up.
Circle cast, wow. Yeah.
Higgy, Higgy.
I need some help here. So, speed sets down to double
representing Flow Gang out of Denver, Colorado.
Yeah, that was super quick too.
Yeah,
excellent
super
run.
low.
Super quick.
Really low castaway.
Yep.
Then he came up, did like a 180 pre, set himself up, and what do you call that? The punch back flip off the wall.
Yeah, it's either that or a trapdoor, but both of those. Yeah, and then stride.
He's just committing, and he's got that wall there. If he hits the wall, he's clipping his feet.
He cuts close to
Lands
it there.
it, turns around.
Straight into the gate. Laid out almost,
laid out gate, yeah.
And then circle cast, wow.
Circle cast.
Super low.
Very, very good run.
Very quick.
Yep. Couple of like areas where maybe the connectivity could be a tiny bit better, not
a little bit of stumbling, but
but nothing major.
Yeah, just some footsteps.
Yeah, really, really good line. I've seen him compete a couple of times now. I think this is the best time. The previous run and then this was, he seems to be strong. He's feeling good. Yeah, this is sick. Because the gap is like, it's almost too small. I mean, it's big to jump across and do that, but
yeah, just like coming back on it is the scary
if
part,
you clip those feet, you're getting smashed into the ground.
And that's a low
run by Sean Higgins.
Gate layout.
He's really laid out there.
Yeah.
He was telling me the other day is the like goggle glasses that he has.
Yeah, they always fly off.
Yeah, the band at the back of them's got so old now, and he needs to get a new one. So he hasn't done it yet. And they keep flying off his head when he does stuff.
Yeah. Good thing that didn't happen today.
He said one time he was using safety pins to tie them to the back of his head.
Yeah.
He was getting stabbed because the pins.
Sean Higgins earning a score of 7.04.
Nice. Solid score. I'd like to see him come through to the big trick stage.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to see that. Charlie.
Representing Storm Free Run out of the UK.
So this is a prize. This is going to be a fun one to watch.
Check that out.
All right, let's see where he's starting from. Possibly back there?
Yeah, unless he's just going to climb up now. Where is he? He's right next to us, I think.
Yeah, right over there.
Where is he?
All right, so it looks like he's starting back there.
Starting right here. Right next to our little booth. No.
Oh.
Yeah, Dowie, get out of the way.
Charlie Havel, are you ready?
All right.
Judges, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Okay, so.
All right. Oh.
That was a Barani, right?
Yeah.
Good connectivity to get to that stage where he wants to get.
Very
Nice. Using his rolls well to get into places where he needs to be. Lazy over. Nice.
Excellent, that's it for Charlie Apple!
Oh, what's he doing? He did this last time.
Yeah, he always has. He always has.
What's that part of his run?
You never know.
On the way back.
He did this at Apex where he'd finish his line.
Yeah, he finished the line and then
tell judges he's done and then do something else, and then it's like there's this confusion of. Like,
Charlie Apple showing us he's not done yet.
Yeah, that was cool. So the roll straight up to that.
Yeah, and then.
So that's a forward like straddle turn, right?
Representing Storm Free.
Yeah.
Of the UK.
Front soul circle, not soul circle. Yeah, into swing cast and then into the palm flip.
Into the palm flip.
Once again, very well connected.
Yeah, really strong connectivity. Not kind of the level of double twist that we've seen from people like Sean so far, but stronger connectivity for sure. This was nice. Like you don't often see. What is this? A Barani?
Yeah, Barani front half.
Front half.
Same thing.
You don't often see people use them anymore, but to use it to set up straight into the.
Yeah, very unique.
The roll. I think he can look at the course and say, I need to get from here to here. Like, this is how I'm going to do it.
Yeah. Charlie Apple earning a score of 6.52.
6.52. Still a solid score.
Up next, Tyler Peterbaugh.
Tyler.
Like he's already in place.
And he's coming onto the bars. This is where things get really fun. These last two competitors. No, last three. We got Tyler, Nate, and Max.
Once again, that's Tyler Peterbaugh presenting Forge Parkour out of Portland. Tyler, are you ready? Judges, are you ready? On your cue, Tyler.
He's a tall guy as well.
Yeah.
Let's see him smash us.
Needs that correct crowd.
Yep.
Side free
to the top part.
Cool.
To the top part.
Yeah, small area there. Okay.
Oh.
Nice.
And then pimp. No, that's not a pimp.
No, it's a gate.
We had this discussion the other day.
Oh, straight into loser regrab.
There we go. Oh, that is one of his specialities there.
Yep, and then front flip.
Oh, that's very cool.
And then dub full.
Yeah. As we said, that's bars.
Happy about that landing.
Yeah.
I think that was, couldn't land it quite in practice, but that one
I saw him
finally stomped it,
landing low. So yes, that was side pre down. So
and then straight into the gate.
That's a gate. And then he pops up over here.
That's Tyler Peterbaugh representing Forge Parkour out of Portland.
And then climbs up. And then straight into the gate. It's like a pull gate.
Take a look at that replay.
Corner fly away.
Amazing work by Tyler Peterbaugh.
Working his way up here through the rails. He knows to get to the bars.
Yeah.
He knows he wants to get there. The loser regrab, I mean, for you, it's something that you probably do in your sleep nowadays. But for me, it's still just, what is that?
Yeah, it's a scary one to learn.
It's the awkward, it's the opposite hand to essentially control the grab as well.
Yeah.
That was really cool. I don't even know what you'd say for that.
And then straight into the dub full.
Yeah,
just getting the landing.
Tiny stumble, but nothing major.
Yeah, super clean.
He's definitely going to be happy with that. I've just realized we watched that entire replay on the wrong screen. So we were just commentating what the audience couldn't see. That's how
Tyler Peterbaugh earning himself a score of 7.72.
Solid. Good high score there. Yeah, apologies for that. We just watched a slow-mo replay on the wrong monitor.
Representing unparalleled movement and normal brand, Nate Weston.
Saw him prepping this line in practice, and it looked pretty crazy. Once again, yeah.
I've been like
pretty crazy. It's his birthday every year at NAPC. Nathan, are you ready?
It's a running
Judges,
joke.
are you ready?
Nate's birthday at every competition he goes to.
Starting high, side free.
Side down, that's
croc.
So wow. Croc with a hand down.
Low gate.
Yeah. Nice low connectivity here. Coming onto these bars. He's so strong on bars.
Clear the bar, yeah.
Oh my god, what the
And then lache side.
Wow. Oh!
Excellent run by by Nate Weston.
A little stumble there, but he seems all right.
Nate Weston representing unparalleled movement, normal brand.
So that is
classic Nate once again. So
fantastic run.
A lache.
Take a look at that replay.
Yeah, lache clear into
like forward. Yeah, this is why.
That lache trick.
This is why you're here. What do you call that?
I mean, I don't know if it really has a name. It's kind of just lache clear and then almost like a lache front over the bar.
Yeah.
Lache front.
But it's the fact that it looks like he's going to lache pre the bar, tucks his legs up and just grabs the hands and just flips himself over.
Yeah.
It's the type of stuff that like 2 years ago, have you ever played that iPhone game where you do the laches? You have a stick man. And
oh, yeah.
I swear 2 years ago when that game's coming about, that's the type of thing the game would do on like a glitch.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, it looks like lache front.
Did over the bars is pretty crazy.
Big
I call it the Free Willy.
Yeah, it's a lache front, but he's clearing the bar.
Yeah.
And then re-grabbing over.
Straight over to this bar here. Sets him up nicely.
Yeah, lache side.
Nate Weston earning a score of 7.59!
7.9, so slightly lower than Tyler's, but not awful.
And now our last competitor, Max.
Oh, dear. Here we go.
See what he has.
What does he have in store for us now? Max looks like he's ready. Judges, are you ready? On your cue, Max.
He seems gassed, he's happy.
All ready to go.
Side pretty lower though. Back full to the bars. Setting up something.
Oh, wow.
Wow, re-grab through the gap. Whoa.
Whoa. Not quite his signature move, kind of.
Oh.
Yeah, straight into the flyway.
Max Antal.
Kind of messed up that bar trick, but yeah, that was good connection.
Max Antal representing Force Parkour out of Portland.
I mean, he was securely in first place.
Yeah.
I reckon that's going to keep him definitely up there for sure.
Yep.
Solid.
That flyway kind of underbar, flyway 90 underbar.
Yeah, and he's got to clear that block on the rail.
Flyway 90 regrab into a tight space.
And then this thing here, so he goes over.
Yeah, and then didn't quite get around, but still managed to make it work.
Did he was hoping to get all the way over?
Yeah, he was trying to do a full circle around, and then straight, very low swing into dub flyway,
swing.
and then land hands barely, but still got it.
The desperate bid to keep the hands off the floor. Yeah, really nice.
An awesome run by Max Antal.
I'm excited to see his big trick because I'm
took him no time to get ready.
Oh yeah.
I'm certain he's going to be up there and in a position where he's able to do his big tricks. So.
Yeah, that flyway 90 underbar was.
Max Antal earning a score of 7.37.
Nice.
7.3.
That'll be enough to get him up there.
Yep.
And in just a little bit, we'll be moving on to the big trick round of men's style finals. Let's hear for all of our competitors.
So do you see stuff like the flyway underbar and you're like...
Now it's time for our competitors to get some practice.
You're like, oh, hello. That's inspiring.
Yeah, I've seen that, I think, only a couple times before, but not a competition.
Yeah.
That wasn't the tightest of underbars, but it's still definitely different than if it was just open space underneath.
Yeah.
So it's definitely more difficult having to tuck your legs in after the regrab.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, dub flyway at the end. High-fiving everybody. Nice.
Max is young, right? He's not...
I'm not even sure.
He doesn't look like an old
Yeah, he's
guy.
definitely not an old guy. Sure, he has a lot of years left in him.
Yeah.
To just crush it.
Awesome.
All right, so now is it warm up now for big trick?
Yeah, I think they're just giving the athletes a few minutes to just sort of go check out the areas in the gym. Actually, no, we haven't even heard who's going through yet. So
yeah.
We are apparently just about to go to commercial, I've been told by Andrew, the rather handsome director.
Basically from down and down except for Lucas inside. Okay. for this score? Oh my God. Tyler, Nate, Max. Trick round, we have Sean Higgins with a score of 14.04. With a score of 14.07, Charlie Hava. Now this is a close one, folks. With a score of 15.59, Tyler Buterbaugh! Earning 15.61 points, Nate Weston! And finally, with a score of 15.87, Max Enta! Alrighty, so athletes have 5 minutes of practice for their big trick.
Okay, so 5 minutes to practice. So we just found out the runners going through. We're looking at Sean, Charlie, Tyler, Nate, and Max, if I'm not mistaken. Was there anyone else I just missed out there? So once again, Sean at Apex didn't make it through for I'm about to just see Tyler's attempt at a big trick there. Yeah. Okay, I know what he's setting up for. It's going to be big. Yeah. So Sean didn't make it through last time at Apex. Charlie ended up coming third.
So some never before seen landed tricks.
Both of these guys have an opportunity now to really show us what they got with these big tricks. And then, I mean, Nate he's thrown down some insane big tricks. Last year he did at NAPC a low side flip pre to a rail, a couple of feet off the ground. Yeah. Stuck it. Last weekend at Apex, he did a large side flip pre, 8 foot off the ground to a rail, straight into, what was it, reverse?
Yeah, inward flyaway.
Inward flyaway, like, flyaway. Yeah, to Tyler as well.
Get 3 attempts at the big trick. 5 competitors moving on.
The thing about the big trick though is that it, I mean, Tyler, for example, scored. Oh, okay. He's looking strong.
Sounds like Charlie Buterbaugh planning something crazy.
I feel like did Charlie just say I'm out when he saw Tyler's? Maybe I'm not sure what he just signaled. I think he's joking, but yeah, that looked powerful. But so Tyler last.
Seeing some very interesting combinations being set up.
Tyler last weekend.
Removing his shirt.
Tyler last weekend had a bar combo that he wanted for his big trick.
Yeah, I think he wanted it like twice now. He tried to get in competition.
Yeah, he just never quite got it nailed down. Yeah. And he was going in so strong with the points before this because he just never quite got it nailed compared to Nate, who essentially kind of nailed his one. Nate ended up clinching the top spot. Yeah. So there is the risk here that if you set your big trick too hard and you fail it 3 times, then someone else can come through and seize a position that kind of could have been yours. But also there's the other option. If you don't go hard enough, then yeah. What did we just see Max just do?
I don't know if I want to spoil it. I guess
it was on the program right now.
Okay. Well, yeah, it was scoop full in.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. It looks like he won again.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Oh, man.
Damn. Charlie is potentially looking at something that he mentioned he wanted to do.
Yeah,
but
I don't think he ever tried it.
No, he never actually went for it. The setup is far from ideal.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a scary one to commit to. It looks like essentially reverse to pimp flip.
Yeah.
Right? And that is but yeah, he never got it done in practice and said he was going to leave it, but it looks like he's considering it now, but we will see. At the end of the day, no one wants anyone to send something that's going to really mess them up.
Yeah.
I mean, like last year, was your full in back out big trick, or was that part of your line?
Last year?
Yeah.
It was the end of my line.
It was the end of your line.
Yeah.
And did it damage your foot?
Yeah. Still damaged.
Really?
A year later, yeah.
Wow.
Just because I never took care of it. But yeah, full into hard ground.
Yeah.
Can we pump the music just a little bit more for our competitors, get them hyped up for these big tricks?
Yeah, full in back out off of
bars. Let's get the going.
No small feat at all.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, no one wants to see somebody get injured.
Yeah.
At all, because this, I mean, yes, guys are getting competitive here.
Yeah.
They wanna show off their abilities.
Just knowing what's in your limits.
Yeah, know what's in your limits, and
another full in.
Once again,
level.
you get the DJ to the booth.
Yeah.
Level. For our boys.
Because at the end of the day, these boys are not allowed to use mats.
Yep. That's the hard part.
Once it comes down, they take those things away, and trust me, this round is hard.
You get comfortable with the mats, it's a whole different thing.
Yeah, last saw Joey Adrian do conga in a full to hard ground, stomped it.
Yeah, first try.
Yeah, first try, secured in the top spot. Charlie just blowing his hair out of his eye there.
Perhaps get a change of music for our athletes.
Athletes requesting separate music.
I don't know if he has any other ideas for his big trick.
I'm not sure. He had a cool best trick.
Perhaps some X for
big trick it is. At Apex, which was like a sort of gymnastic circle type thing to cast away, but I think he wants to almost hit harder than that. Like that's the type of thing that he could work into a line if he needed to, and he wants to find something that is going to push him. So we're looking at see, that's a scary one. What he was hoping for was a big block, so he could reverse and then hit something the same level and spin that into a pin flip. But what we're looking at is his thing he's hitting is not only lower than the wall, but it's also slanted.
Yeah.
And I've seen him prep this trick in indoors in gym on blocks and things, and he's got it.
Yeah. The hard part is the angle you'd want to go at sends you straight into that wall right there.
Yeah. You're getting thrown into the RMAX wall, which is the last thing you want.
You got to be very precise with where you go.
Yep. This is always exciting. It's like, okay, guys, like, what's the dream trick that you've wanted to throw and stomp? Now you have to do it in 3 goes.
Yeah, hard ground.
Yeah. Camera's just training on Charlie here, dragging mats around, looking very serious, and then he'll come back here and probably be all. We've just been told we're going to hit another advert for RYU clothing.
Legendary, look, I ain't gonna wait till the beat drop. I'ma get it while it's warm and start to form this heat rock. I spit classic complex progressions, my whole flow is bebop. I bless demographics with lessons cause my bars are sheetrock. That's hard, these scars gon' get me to the treetop. I'm different now, but I used to keep my eye on tail like peacocks. Changed my perspective, got selective on what line I eavesdrop. Switched to the main one, then refrain from all the dames that peep-popped. They were thotties, used to smash them as hobbies, but I'm godly, no problem. I bring Yeshua to the hood. Mama need a met fat, she say yes, hit blessing, you're good. My cousin whole life a mess, cause he stay obsessed with the jug. I try to confess I'm blessed even when my life dark as shugs. Last name, that's night, don't get it? You probably snoozing, I make it clear, it's my dearest. Whenever the spirit moving, I'm trying to spark up reunion. Bring back all the real rappers. Donald Trump when the president preachers say that the rapture is coming. So we on our knees praying to get acceptance. If we made in his image, then why can't I see reflections of love? They project us as thugs. Hell, my partners need hugs. We straight out of the mud. I told my pops I'm the plug for purpose, passion, talent, skills, and everything that's above. Hell, the poverty line. If I ain't the best, then they probably lying. The flow touch those boys probably divine. The whole risk go, but I hardly got time for Facebook posts and a party design. The place fake hope and the partially blind. And I told Miss Rod that she ought to be mine. And we start dating. Practice at.
Cool, so we are back. So during that little commercial break, we heard some screams of success, and I actually missed what happened, but I'm assuming somebody landed the thing that they're probably going to end up throwing. Someone big. And yeah, I mean, every year this gets pushed, and then the thing is, in a year or two, we will then see this move. Whoever ends up doing this kind of big thing, probably just get implemented halfway through someone's run as if it's the thing. We just had what did Sean say? Sean just came over.
Yeah, Sean hyped again. Still hyped, always hyped.
Hey, I think he's happy.
Alrighty, athletes, it's time to get going.
He's getting his time to shine. Alright, sounds like we are getting into it. Mats are being pulled away. Hard, terrifying ground is being revealed.
Eliza Wright helping with the mats. Shout out to Eliza Wright.
Many, many helpful volunteers here. So many people just like happily helping out. They all want to get this thing kind of just running as smoothly as possible.
Mats are off the course. Athletes ready to get going. Audience, are you ready?
Josh is getting the crowd hyped.
This is it. The big trick round of men's style finals. We're going to see some messed up tricks. Some things you may have never seen or landed on a hard surface.
Josh just said we're going to see some messed up tricks, but preferably I'd rather not see tricks get messed up. I'd rather see tricks get landed well.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, let's see.
So,
who's going first?
It's either Charlie or Sean.
Up first is going to be Sean Higgins with the Flodo.
Sean Higgins with a Flodo.
Representing Flow Gang.
I think he's going AAA.
Yeah, that's what he came over here and said.
Oh, is that what he said?
Like
I saw him
AAA.
prepping it. I hope I haven't just spoiled it, but I think we've already seen
out of Denver, Colorado, representing Flow Gang.
Sneak peek. The hard thing about this block he's looking at here is it's kind of an awkwardly high.
Mobilized.
Step up.
Yeah, it's not. It's good, but it's definitely not ideal. That's the thing with a big trick round is people have these tricks in mind.
Sean, are you ready? Judges, are you ready?
Going from way back.
Yeah,
Make
yeah.
sure
People have these tricks in mind.
On your cue, Sean Higgins.
Sometimes they just don't find the perfect
all the way from the back of the gym.
It's going in full speed. Silence. Oh, and a floor panel sliding out there.
Wow.
Off the blue block.
A little bit under-rotated, but...
Yeah, a little bit, but I reckon he can get it.
Still sent it first try.
I reckon he knows what he needs now.
Yeah.
Already in place for a second attempt, but we've got to wait for the judges to tally the scores.
He's looking happy, he's looking gassed. He's just come around and given us a little smile. He doesn't look phased whatsoever. The cool thing about the big trick is also like, I mean, Sean he's up first, but he's not in the top spot at the moment. And this definitely could get him up there, but also he just wants
John
this for
Higgins
himself.
With a score of 5.00.
At the end of the day, he just wants this to get it for himself.
Yeah.
He's in place for a second attempt. Sean, are you ready?
It's such a good test of physical abilities.
Judges, are you ready?
To be like, oh, I've got
on your cue, Sean,
2 more chances. Am I good enough to get it done? Here we go. Oh, solid.
So much closer that time.
Yeah, I mean,
attempting that triple A twist. Looks like he's gonna go
still a little short, but that was
definitely landed, but could be much cleaner.
Maybe one more try is all it takes.
Yeah, I reckon as long as he's feeling healthy, he'll go for it. Oh, he's gassed. He's gassed.
Representing Storm, free run.
Potentially what he did at Apex. Yes.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So,
stuck and lower too.
Charlie moving on. Charlie Havel's first attempt, earning him a score of 6.75.
Have a little bit of banter.
Up Storm free run.
Wow, that
is
is
judges,
tight space.
So he prepped this.
Thumbs up from the judges on your cue, Charlie.
Here we go. Oh, okay.
Oh, layout gate.
Very nice side gate layout.
So that's not what I thought we were going to see. Interesting.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a tight space to flip into with the rail right there.
So, I mean,
see what he's thinking now.
Potential to throw.
Firing.
So once again, that circle cast.
Yeah, this was stomped.
Was stuck.
It's like just dropping off a little ledge. He's now chatting to. Where's that layout? Chatting to Rez. Not sure what about.
Just having a casual chat.
I'm assuming he's just finding out some specifics. I can see Max Barker in the back there with Team Champion wearing a beautiful floral shirt. And he's standing and he looks fairly normal, so hopefully he's not heavily concussed.
Yeah, he just had hard twice today.
Yeah. I think the judge is like, what will get me more points?
Yeah,
just definitely moving into play.
She's like, I can't tell you.
Yeah.
Triple backflip on flat ground would get you more points. So.
All right, so it looks like he's going for the diving gating.
Could it be fold? I don't know if that is in his.
That would be layout again.
Layout again.
Yeah, not.
And that's it, Scagliavo.
I'm wondering how many people are listening to this, wondering, angry at it being called a gate when it's technically spelled G-A-E-T and it's technically called Guyet. But
yeah, well, I mean,
everybody calls it gate.
It's named after. Wait, it's named after like Gaetan Boulia or whatever. I don't know how you pronounce his surname.
I think it's G-A-E-T.
Yeah,
I'm not
from
sure.
the Speeders.
Yeah.
Once again, Tyler Peterbaugh representing Forge Parkour out of Portland, Oregon.
I've known him as Gaetan though. So
yeah,
Gaetan.
Everybody just calls it gate, so that's what everybody calls it.
Yeah, it's definitely not spelled G-A-T-E.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was saying the other day, it's
you're trying to find a place to watch the trick.
A really cool flip to have, or move to have named after yourself, because it seems to be utilized so much nowadays.
All right.
So
Tyler with the.
Oh, I've just remembered what he's doing.
Yeah.
And we have a direct view of this right to our right. Where is going to be a good place to film this from? I hope they show this for what it's worth. It's
this is massive.
Straight up revolting.
And yesterday hooking at it like it's just in his bag of tricks.
Yeah. And I mean, he's prepped it a number of times.
Yeah, he has it on lock. It's just nuts.
So.
Tyler Peterbaugh in piece for his first attempt in big trick.
So currently the camera that we're seeing right now is not going to show this because it's from the other side of the gym.
Tyler's ready. Judges, are you ready?
Wait.
Let's hear it for Tyler Peterbaugh!
Yeah, there we go.
That's the camera.
He's looking at
basically a little bit. No, I don't know if it's going to get it.
Hopefully you guys are going to get this. There is this massive grey beam.
Yeah.
Just to the left here.
It's a very thin ledge that he's doing this off of.
It's a big distance. Like it's a large running piece slightly upwards. And it's what? He's standing. Yeah. There we go. There we go.
Very nice.
Yeah, the cameras didn't get that one, but it was a stride trapdoor.
Performing a backflip off of it.
So essentially, he's undershooting the precision to the beam.
Yeah, and then punch
him back into backflip.
Yep.
And now, I mean, he stomped that pretty clean.
Right,
here we go. That's the better angle. Yeah. So.
Stuck that landing.
Now he has prepared something, an addition to this movement, we would say.
Yeah.
It wouldn't take a genius to work out what he wants to do. And I've seen him do it in practice and it was looking good. But 2 attempts, can he get it done? He's just getting the judges into the right position there so that they can witness this for what it's truly worth. Last thing you want is judges saying, oh, sorry, I missed the landing. Can you do it again?
Tyler Peterbaugh, his first attempt at big trick, earning him a score of 7.65.
All right, so that already is a very high score from what we've seen so far.
Yeah, I think he wasn't expecting that.
Second attempt.
Yep.
So
Tyler, are you ready?
I mean, it's a
Judges, are you ready?
Yeah.
It's an unnatural one to commit to because your body, if you do parkour, your body wants to kind of that as a running pre.
Yeah, it's hard to commit to.
I mean, he's also running and just past this beam. He's going to be looking pretty much directly at us. We're a distraction in itself. Yeah, I mean, if you know flips, you can work out the movement he just did. Here we go.
Oh!
So he pulled
back full.
So he's bouncing off that straight into a back full.
Yeah, that was
and although
nuts.
it's high up,
he landed that. He bounced a little bit into the wall.
Yeah,
Twist. Tyler
he landed it.
It is a high beam, but because he's basically bouncing,
making his way about the gym. Will he go for it one more time?
Looks like he's going again.
Looks like he wants to stick it or not fly back into the wall.
Tyler Peterbaugh looking to clean it up. He's going to be giving it a third attempt.
Because he's basically bouncing straight off this beam, he's just drop straight towards the floor. He's
not much time to fall.
It's not like he's praying to it and jumping back into like a kind of stool. Back fall.
Earning him a score of 8.15.
It's a big one.
Yeah. He's going to clean it up.
But if he can stomp this.
Not happy with that
one. Trying to get up Josh Joey's water bottle.
Yeah, I mean, he's basically falling straight down towards the floor. He's got to wrap that full round.
Water bottle. Can somebody hydrate this man, please?
Very cool.
Yeah, I looked a little confused on that landing, but
and it's kind of a tight space. Well, I remember him saying that.
Place for his 30. Tyler, are you ready with the?
You can't risk traveling to the.
Yeah.
The last one he landed straight off the rope.
Better land than you.
Yeah. Still not the sort of the absolute perfect stomp, but given the circumstances, really clean.
Yep.
Super clean.
All right, so now after this we have Nate and Max, right?
Yeah, Nate and Max.
Let's see how this scores.
So this feels like these three are the ones.
Yeah.
If we know, like.
Tyler Peter, trapdoor back full, earning him a score of 8.40.
Big.
Let's go!
He's happy with that.
Wow. That was incredible. Tyler Peter, most improved. Hitting those difficult tricks.
So Nate, do you know what Nate's looking at? Oh, I think next, I do.
Nate Weston, the birthday boy himself.
I just saw Nate just doing a simple thing with his leg that then made me realize. I saw him prepping something in practice.
All right, let's see where he's going.
Nate Weston of Unparalleled Movement, also representing Normal Brand.
He's chalking up the hands, so we.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the
determination.
Focus on that face. Here we go. So.
Punch gainer.
Oh! Nate Weston!
Almost too easy for him.
Yeah.
First try, very close to absolutely stomping it, and he pretty much did.
I'm not even sure what to call that. Backwards lashing into a punch wall gainer.
Yeah.
There we go. So he releases backwards.
Super clean.
He can't see the wall. He just has to feel his feet on it.
Calling it as he sees it.
And then push that into a gainer. And he practically stomped. He wants to do something out. So.
Nate in place for his second attempt. Nate Weston from Unparalleled Movement. Representing.
Any idea what we
His last one.
I mean, in my head, I feel like wall dub it's uncommon, but it's not crazy uncommon.
Yeah, it's becoming more of a.
It doesn't strike me as big trick material anymore.
Yeah.
You know
Nate Weston's wall double full, earning him a score of 7.50.
Yeah, not quite as high.
Yeah.
Looks like he's getting into place for his third attempt at big trick.
This is where he just
pulls out the triple.
Yeah, knocks out a wall trick with no.
Are you ready?
He's going.
Nate, judges, are you ready?
So, mate, we might see a combo here, I reckon.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Wall double full punch full!
Wall double full punch full. So we went for the combo option.
Also known as the wall double full pot full.
Yeah.
Shows how controlled he is with that movement.
Weston.
George McGowan would appreciate that. He loves the punch full.
The man, the myth, the legend, the birthday boy, Nate Weston.
Super easy, and then just boom.
Yeah, straight into the popple.
Yeah. That being said, part of me wouldn't be surprised if this still doesn't score as highly as Tyler's. It's not like, oh my god, that's the biggest trick. Maybe he's just trying to get something down that he's happy with. Like,
yeah.
Holding for the judges to tally their scores.
Bit of just 1.9, right? I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that
and
was
finally, we have Max Admiral.
All right, here we go.
For his final attempt at trick. First attempt, sorry.
So this is the fun one.
Let's see. I'd like to see him stomp it because he said he had a bunch of tricks that he said.
In place. Max is ready. Judges, are you ready? Thumbs up for Max.
As in he had more than one thing.
Yeah, more than one thing.
Let's hear it for Max on a board parkour!
So anyone watching this, if you're not already kind of like, okay, who is this guy?
And straight into it.
Oh my God!
Stomps it first try.
First try. And that ground is hard.
Yeah.
If you were not aware of this man,
wow!
Now you are.
Give him your support, because he has just blown this thing up. He's gassed. And now,
this is his year.
This is his year.
There it is again.
For Max Anton. So clean, so powerful.
He's such a guy. I've seen him around the gym, just like
very, very positive guy.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So he was already in first place going into
this.
Yeah,
hyping the crowd out.
Put that down, like.
Max Anton will not be attempting any more big tricks, so we're just waiting on a score.
Oh, he's
and
done.
then we'll be listening for the men and women's podium.
The thing is with that, like.
Yeah, you don't even need to do anything else at that point.
Yeah, he's already in first.
Yeah.
He could do it again, but if he bruises a heel or something like that, it's just like he didn't like.
Yeah, that's all he needed. Stomp it first try.
It's not the kind of the 100% perfect stuff. So clean. Out of that, you can't expect precision landings. He's happy. Real question now is Tyler or Nate say? He's
yeah.
Just does like swing trip for no reason.
Swing trip, yeah.
Score of 5.8.
Josh, what are you? Wow.
8, not 5. 8.5 Max Anton. Josh Zoe, man who is not good with numbers.
That was awful.
And now announcing the podium.
Here we go.
For women's style. Shortly after this break. Josh Zoe is so hyped up on what's going on right now.
Amazing. Just like level.
Getting the recognition.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm
Parkour, Squadron Athletics, RYU, and Range Physiotherapy. Josh Zoe needing a drink of water.
The look on Max's face when he said 5.
Yeah. What? What am I gonna do to get? Someone in the judging panel just doesn't rate it. They're like, nah, it's boring. Hugs all around. So, women's podium. I mean, Sydney is in the top spot for sure.
Sydney.
And then it was Renee, Juliet, and Camilla who were up there.
Yeah.
And then we're looking at Max, Nate, Tyler, Sean and Charlie have potential, but I'm not sure their big trick was quite enough to lift them up into that podium position. So we shall see how it all works itself out. But well done to everyone involved. I mean, even people who came and qualified or tried to qualify and didn't make it through. Like, I took part in the skill qualifier today just essentially for fun, and it was so much harder than I expected.
Yeah.
So much harder. I mean, we've had world-class athletes come through and try that thing out and not make it through. So it's the level that this sport is getting to is growing at every single year. Where speed, skill, style. Yeah, amazing. So amazing. We're just waiting on podiums to be organised right now. Deck's looking happy. Young competitor coming in and making it through the qualifiers.
Yeah.
So what are your plans for the rest of the year?
Man, I have no plans except for a video I've been working on. And
what is this video you've been working on?
Kind of like just compiling stuff that I have on my list of tricks.
Oh, okay.
Just like, yeah.
Could we call it a banger? Is it going to be a banger?
Hopefully.
When have we got any projected timelines of when that might come out?
Hopefully November 21st.
Why November 21st?
It's my birthday.
Ah, okay. So what, you'll be 19?
Yeah.
Nice, okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be looking
Alrighty, folks,
right,
we'll be announcing the women's style podium. In third place, Juliet Marzio.
Juliet coming through. If I'm not mistaken, second time on the podium this weekend.
Yeah. She did all three as well, right? All
yes, I think.
Skill, speed, style?
Maybe not skill, definitely did speed.
Okay, yeah.
In second place, Renee Gambley.
Another medal for Renee's collection.
Yeah.
He's just using them for random objects around the house now.
Yeah.
And
in first place, Sydney Olsen!
Of course it's Sydney. Smashed it all the way through. Massive big trick.
Yeah.
Hugs all round. Nice. Got to be happy that. She came into the qualifiers actually.
Give it up for a women's style finalist!
She missed out last year due to an injury. She came and competed the year before. Missed out last year due to an injury, and she was stressing before the qualifiers because I think.
Moving on to the men's style podium.
She knows she can do it, but it's the qualifiers is always scary because if you slip up and you miss out, then you're out. you don't get that chance. So she was stressing, and she managed to pull it out of the bag, and then she's come here and just smashed it. So very strong athlete. Okay, awkward. This is it's a new level of friendship going on here.
Yeah.
All right. Now announcing the men's style podium.
All right. So who's third and second?
Nate Weston.
Nate Weston's taking third.
Wow.
Still an incredible podium position for Nate. Can't be unhappy with it, but also he's seen this podium many times now.
Tyler Pewterbaugh.
Tyler coming in second.
He's going to be happy about that.
Yeah, well deserved Tyler. He's another one that I feel is still like.
Yeah,
maybe US people know him, but outside of the US,
yeah, not very well known.
He's still needing that recognition.
Yep.
Amazing big trick.
And in first place,
and here we go.
Matt Anton!
Yeah.
Completely
amazing
deserved.
Performance.
So deserved.
Yeah, all three of them well deserving of that.
Yeah. I'm very happy for this guy right now.
Yeah.
Let's give it up for our men's style podium!
For some of these guys as well, like people like Nate have been in the game a few years now. Like Max obviously has been, but he's been on the come up.
Yeah.
You see people like Nate getting podiums, winning competitions, and you want to do the same. You want to follow that same path.
Yeah.
And then to essentially come here and stand above them must be the like elation behind that. It's sick. It's so sick.
Alrighty, one more round of applause for all of our competitors today. What an amazing showcase of skill, speed, style at the Origins Parkour Pro.
And that is it.
A huge shout out to our sponsors, Origins Parkour, Squadron Athletics, RYU, and Range Physiotherapy.
That is the final event of the Origins Parkour Pro. NAPC is over for another year.
Huge sponsor, RYU, big supporter. Shout out to all of you for coming out here. Thank you very much for spectating this event. Thank you so much for being here. We couldn't do it without you.
Well, it's over. It's like you wait a year.
Yeah, you wait a year
and then there's all the qualifiers, and then it happens. It happens so fast.
Big shout out to our broadcast team behind the live broadcast. Thank you very much for making this such a high quality program. Huge shout out to the broadcast team.
New champions on the podium.
Thank you to all of our volunteers.
Incredible event.
Thank you to our commentators, Charlie Havel, Jared Nahulu, and Giles Campbell Longley.
Cheers, Josh. All right.
And a huge thank you to Renee Scavington and Tom Coppola.
All right.
Thank you very much to our judges.